Hey guys, welcome back to Maelstrom Gaming Studios. I'm Craig.
And I'm Connor.
We have another 2,000 point battle report for you guys today. It is the Tyranids Leviathan High Fleet Non-Crusher Stampede versus
a custom Necron Dynasty.
Necron Horde Necrons.
Yes, Horde Necrons.
Horde Necrons. So we'll see these two matchups. This might be the last time you see the Tyranids on the channel before 9th edition Codex.
True.
It still might be one more game. Who knows? But that is what we have coming up. We've got everything ready. We'll show you guys the armies shortly, but before we do consider liking and subscribing to stay up to date on all of our content here at Maelstrom Gaming Studios. And if you want to really support our channel, become a channel member, click the little join button down below. That is what really supports us and the growth of this channel. We are getting really close to implementing a widespread overhaul to our battle reports, hopefully provide you with better content, and a lot of that is all thanks to all of our channel members. So thank you guys, and now with all that out of the way, let's dive into today's battle.
All right, eternally slumbering robots. It's time. It's been a while for me since I've played the Necrons. And today, before we go over the full-on list, just a little thing. This is not an optimal tournament list. Craig is also not bringing an optimal tournament
Yeah, I don't
list.
think so.
We're doing kind of a fun thing today.
Yeah.
So I'm trying out, as you'll see, it's basically a lot of stuff.
A lot of models, yeah.
And the Dynasty choice is the classic. I went back and forth a little bit, but it is the custom Dynasty, which is Relentless Expansionists and Eternal Conquerors. So I get a 6-inch normal move before the game starts with everything besides the Catan, and everything is objective secure besides the Catan.
Very good.
So it seems good.
Yeah, it's very good, I think.
And I also figured you're going to turn one charge me no matter what, because Tyranids just can.
We do that.
It's impossible to stop.
We tend to do
I figured I might as well move everything else up
closer.
to get, just to get closer.
That's fair.
We'll start with my HQs. First up, we have an Overlord. I like the Overlord. I will one day get a Catacomb Command Barge, but I still enjoy this guy. So he has, I spent 2 CP to give him Hand of the Pharaon, which makes him give out My Will Be Done 2 times a turn.
Oh.
Just +1 to hit.
Okay.
I don't think it's worth 2 CP, but I'm trying it out today.
It's 2 CP for just that ability?
That's the Necron Codex in a nutshell.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not worth it, but I'm going to try it.
Okay.
I gave him, for his Warlord trait, Thrall of the Silent King, so it gives him +3 inches on My Will Be Done, so now it's a 12-inch range.
Okay.
Nice for these guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
His Relic, well, I guess I should say first, I also gave him a Resurrection Orb, and I ended up upgrading it to the Relic Resurrection.
There you go. Okay.
So you stand up, you basically activate reanimation protocols on one unit once per game in extra time, and the Relic makes it a 4+ instead of a 5+ to stand up.
Very nice.
So if a squad of warriors survives down to like one guy, I'll bring back half of them.
This guy, don't want to jump ahead, but this guy gives +1 to that?
He gives +1, but you can never go more than + or -1.
So, and the Relic is a +1.
The
so
Relic
they're
is
capped
a
at
+1.
4.
Always capped at 4.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Good question, though. And that is it for the Warlord, I think. Oh, he has a War Scythe because I like the War Scythe. It looks cool, and they're modeled with it.
Yeah.
So I should do War Scythe. Next up, we've got the Royal Warden. I think this guy is a top-tier Necron HQ. He's 75 points. He allows any, I believe it's Dynasty unit, so anything, to fall back. Well, anything can fall back whenever it wants, but it allows a unit that fell back to shoot and charge with no penalty.
Nice.
Yeah, and I also spent 1 CP to give him the Veil of Darkness, because what would a Necron list be without a tiny bit of mobility?
That's good. That's a good one.
And then we probably have the single best unit in the entire Codex, which is the Technomancer. I gave him the Canopsec Cloak because, of course, it's the little disc. And he can, I wrote it down here, the Cloak allows him to move 10 inches and heal a wounded model D3 wounds. And then he has his ability, which is Rites of Reanimation. It allows him to stand up a core unit. And now everything is core.
Right.
So once I get my Rays and Lich Guard all built, which is in the works, by the way. We're in phase 2 for my Necron collection. But he can stand up the destroyers or the heavy destroyers.
Warriors.
Or D3 warriors. So
very nice.
He's probably the best unit in the Codex. And then I also gave him a Cryptek Arcana Prismatic Obfuscatron. Prismatic Obfuscatron, which means you cannot target him with shooting unless he's the closest unit.
Oh.
So, in case I want him to fly back and forth to heal stuff, you can't just shoot him if he's not.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It's 20 points. I would replace it with something else in a more competitive list, but
if he is as important as he is to your army, you want to make sure he stays alive.
I think it's one of the better Cryptek Arcana, for sure. I think before... So those are my 3 HQs. We're going to jump to no Force Org slot next, because it's basically another HQ slot. But because I have I believe it's because I have a Noble, the Overlord, right. I get a free Force Org Cryptek. So I'm bringing the Chronomancer. What you're seeing right now is the Plasmancer model.
I think so, yeah.
But he works pretty well as a Chronomancer model. And he gives out the Chronometron. Pretty much it. 5 Benvo and reroll charges. That's it.
Nice.
And then for my other no Force Org slot, we have a Canoptech Plasma Sight to buff up. Buff up the Scorpec Destroyers. +1 strength, +1 attack.
Nice.
And he can kill a unit on a roll of a 1. That's
one of your own models.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. But we'll see. We'll see if he's worth it. Next up in troops, this is the biggest, most expensive troops section I've ever had in 40k, I think. Because I've just played Grey Knights for a long time. So I have 2 units of 5 Immortals. They are going to be running Tesla carbines today. I think it's better to run Teslas in a small unit. Maybe Gauss in a bigger unit.
Okay.
I haven't done the math on it, but they have Teslas. And then I also have 2 20-man blobs of Necron warriors running the 12-inch
Reapers?
Gauss Reaper. Yes. So, yeah, it's 40 guys.
40.
It's a lot of dudes.
There's a lot of dudes.
Now, you'll see Craigslist soon, but I think he can one-shot them with a couple units.
If I focus fire enough, maybe.
Well, with you'll see Gene Stealers, I think could probably one-shot them. But if he doesn't, I've got a Resurrection Orb, I've got the Reanimator, I've got ways
to bring him back. Yeah.
So I'm hoping they don't just get one shot in one turn. Hopefully they take some fire.
Absolutely.
Next up, we've got Elites. We have the Void Dragon. Now, yes, I know I was playing Tyranids today, and yes, Tyranids don't have vehicles, but we're still working. We're in phase 2, like I said, of getting more models, and look at this model. I mean,
it's a Void Dragon.
Looks amazing. Yeah.
He's awesome.
He's awesome, and he's not terrible.
No, he's still not terrible.
He's not terrible, but,
he's better against vehicles.
He's not an optimal choice in this list, but I'm going to bring him because he'll absorb some firepower, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Next, for Elites, we have a Reanimator. I'm really excited for this guy. I'm going to keep him out of line of sight if I can. And he's going to make the Warriors, I guess he can do it to anyone, but Warriors are slow. He's slow.
Works together.
We're going to have him try to keep the Warriors to a 4+ reanimation protocol.
Very nice.
And maybe if it goes well in the future, I'll run 2, because we do have 2 models. My last Elite's choice is a group of 6 Scorpec Destroyers in the, January chapter approved, with all the big points buffs to Necrons. I think these guys maybe are the biggest winners. They're 30 points a model now. I mean, that just seems so worth it to me.
That's crazy.
30 points a model for 3 wounds, toughness 5, huge melee potential, and an amazing, maybe the best stratagem in the Codex. Giving them -1 to wound.
-1 to wound.
So I'm probably going to run a squad of 6 of these guys every single game. I would guess.
Yeah.
We've got just a couple more things in my fast attack slots. Usually I'd have some Rays, but we're working on getting a squad of 6 because I want to run a max squad. But we have 3 groups of 3 Scarabs.
Nice.
Just for engage on all fronts, or screening the Catan, or tying you up in combat.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'll try to get one back to your Exocron. You'll see. And then finally, we just have 3 Locust Heavy Destroyers. with the custom models Craig built that are really cool. These guys also got a points buff, and I think you need to have at least a squad of 3 of them in most Necron lists. I think in the future I'll have 2 squads of 3 of them, because they're your best
anti-tank, yeah,
by far. So that is my list. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. You guys will see my command protocol order when we do the pre-game stuff. But for now, I think I got it all.
Awesome. So that's 2,000 points?
It is 2,000 points on the nose.
On the nose of Necrons.
Yeah.
Coming next, we'll see the forces of High Fleet Leviathan. Hello, forces of the Hive Mind. Today we are back with a non-Crusher Stampede list. This is just pure Leviathan. It might be the last time the Tyranids are played on the channel in the current codex. It might not. It might be the second to last game.
One of the last times.
Don't know the schedule of how we're going to film or put out the videos. Anyway, might be the last one, so I wanted to go back to Leviathan, use some things I haven't used for a while, and some things you haven't seen before. So we'll first dive in to the Warlords, or the HQs. We have the Swarmlord. No surprise there. He is in all of the armies. His psychic powers today, he is rocking Onslaught and Paroxysm, which is a little different than I normally do. But that's what I have for him. He is going to be yeeting some of my key combat beasts up the building. Could be. But up the board, doing damage.
This guy's going up buildings.
He's going up buildings. Yeah. The next one is the Neurothrope. He has the Void Crown because I have fallen in love with that relic.
It's very good.
He also is rocking Catalyst and the Horror, and he is backed up. Well, we'll talk about those things later. But yeah, 95 points for him. Awesome. We now have my new Tyranid Prime. He is, just because this is his debut game, I went a little zealous on his spendings for him. So he has got the Adaptive Neurolobe, so rerolling CP, or 4 CP when you spin stratagems. He's got Adrenal Glands. He's got Toxin Sacs. He has Unchecked Ferocity, which is his Synaptic Link. He has the Alpha Leader Beast, which gives him an additional Warlord trait. He has Strategic Adaptation and Swarm Leader rerolls.
Wow.
I also paid to make him WYSIWYG, so he does have a pair of Bone Swords and Rending Claws.
Cool.
Again, ideally you probably wouldn't take the Rending Claws, just take the Scything Talons. But I wanted to make him match the model. He is magnetized, so I can make him whatever I want. But the Rending Claw combat, he was inspired off of the new Space Marine 2 Tyranid Prime that is fought.
Oh, cool.
That's the loadout that he has, and
nice.
He looks great in it. So I wanted to stick with it. He probably won't do a ton. As much as I want him to, he's probably going to struggle against Necrons. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, everything else you just said will do plenty.
Yeah, so, and then we go into the troop choices. A lot of them here. We have a big block of 20 Termagants. They are 50-50 Flesh Borer Devourers. Oh. Because I had the points, so I thought let's slap them in there. We then have 2 units of Hormagants, a unit of 10 and a unit of 11.
Cool.
No upgrades on them, mainly just for objectives.
Yep.
The heavy hitters on the other side, we have 16 Gene Sealers, 4 Acid Maws, and 12 regular boys. And then in the middle, we have a block of 9 Warriors. I did pay the CP to give them enhanced resistance, so they ignore AP -1 and 2. There are 3 of them with dual Scything Talons. 2 of them with Flash with Bone Sword, 1 with a pair of Bone Swords, 2 of them with Death Spitter Scything Talons, and 1 with a Heavy Venom Cannon Scything Talon. I just went with WYSIWYG for now. I have more Warriors to be built and painted to get me more loadout options, but I'm waiting for the Codex to work on those ones because I want to
decide what's good.
See if there is a true one choice is the best choice for Warriors.
Sure.
Thinking it'll be combat, but we'll see.
Okay.
Now, we move into the elites. We have my Zoanthropes. I haven't used these guys in a long time, and they are some of my favorite. So I got to bring them out for another game before the Codex. They are rocking their Psychic power as Psychic Scream and Smite.
Yep.
And they have their Synaptic Link of Psychic Channeling. So they get to nominate a unit, a Psyker unit, them or Swarmy or the Neurothrope, and they get to roll 3d6, take whichever 2 you want when casting powers.
Yikes.
Awesome. Fast attack. We have my custom Dimakaron debuting on the channel as well. you guys will see the 360. But if you're curious to the workabouts of this model, I did make a video about it on how to turn. This is, I would say, 95% a Tyrannofex kit, 5% green stuff, and putty, 5% of a Broodlord kit, which you don't even need for the Broodlord. So
True.
Very good. Check out the video. It is above my head.
Yeah.
Connor's head. My head.
I think it's your head.
Left.
I think it's right there.
My head.
Yeah.
It'll be right there. Check it out. Goes through step by step. It shows that anyone can do it because I had no idea what I was doing when I did it. So, and then we have 2 more units I haven't used in a long time. We have 2 Exocrines. They recently got a nice point drop.
Yikes.
So we're going to bring both of them out today to see what sort of damage they can unleash upon the Necrons. I'm hoping, I'm going to probably rely on them to carry me because I don't think
They're going to do a lot.
much of this is not going to do much to you. Once they're dead, I'm out of it. So then it's going to be all the work on these guys. So we'll see.
We will see.
How they do. I'm excited because rocking it at 155 points for what they can do is awesome now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No invones on them or anything, so your heavy destroyers I do have to watch out for could just drop them.
Yeah,
But
we'll see.
yeah, so that's it. That is 1,998 points.
Oh.
Couldn't quite fit in.
I have a 2-point advantage.
Hold on. I think I know what's 2 points. Dang, it's 3 points. I was going to put flesh hooks on the Tyranid Prime. Those are 3 points.
You're close.
Close there.
So 2-point advantage for
2-point
Necrons.
advantage for the Necrons. We'll see what happens. We'll come back to you guys with the upgrades. Sorry, I'm going to do that over again.
You're good.
We'll come back to you guys with the table, the mission, secondaries, all of those things coming up next. So welcome back to 2,000 points of Tyranids versus Necrons. You notice we're trying something a little different with the filming style. Calvin is behind the camera today, and this is going to be like a hybrid as we work our way into our newer filming style.
Yes.
So let's go over the battlefield. As you can see, we've got this nice ruinous city. All of the buildings are being played as obscuring. All of the rocks are being played as obscuring. The mission is mission 12.
Yep.
Tear down their icons, which is the diagonal deployment, as you can see. And then there's a new secondary to it. We have not played this one at all.
Nope.
It is primed explosives. So what we'll have to do is plant bombs in each other's table halves. So this is my table half and this is Connor's table half. You do an action, you plant a bomb. If that bomb is there at the end of the game, you get 4 victory points, max of 15. And you can do it.
Defuse the bombs?
You can defuse the bomb.
Okay.
It works, I think you can only defuse with objective secured models.
I think it said you get +1.
Oh yes, you get a bonus to the die roll to defusing.
So it's like a 4+, you defuse it, with objective secure you get +1.
+1, so yeah.
Oh, my whole army has objective secure.
That's very good for you.
Cool. Okay.
That's very good.
Nice.
So I guess the only thing else we have to go over are the secondaries.
Yep.
We have, let's see, for the Tyranids, I'm taking Assassinate because Connor has 5 characters.
Yep.
Mental Interrogation for me as well. And then on the, well, again, 5 characters. I have the Void Crown. It should be pretty easy for me to do that.
I have no psychic defense.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that's a free 15 points. And then Engage No Fronts, this last one was a little tricky to decide, but with the diagonal deployments, Engage is a relatively easy one to at least get 2 points for.
Yeah, I think
every
so.
turn.
Yeah.
And Connor, for your secondaries.
Yeah, so Necrons, like I said, no psychic defense, so I'm just going to have to take the hits on that. And Craig has Psychers, but I'm still not going to go for, what's it called, Abhor the Witch?
Abhor the Witch, yeah.
I ended up going with Raise the Banners because I have some ways to do actions and still shoot. Also, it just seems like a safe choice.
Yeah.
No Prisoners because I can get around 10 points.
10-ish points?
9 or 10 if I max it. So if, it's possible to get an okay score on that. And then, like Craig said, Engage. I have 3 Ripper Swarms. And I have the Veil of Darkness on my Royal Warden. So I can move around the board.
And you have pregame movement.
And I have my pregame move, so everything besides the Catan will move up 6. Which means I will get engaged, at least in the first couple turns.
Yeah, you should.
On how long I survive.
So that is everything we have to do. We both have redeploy sort of thing. So you have scout move essentially, your
have a
whole
scout
army,
move for
like you just said.
Yep.
I had a strategic adaptation, so 2 of my units can redeploy.
Right.
So we'll roll off to see who goes first.
Yep.
And then we will do our redeploys and go into that turn. We'll show you at that turn sort of everything
Sure.
that happens. Might be a lot, might not be a lot. So we have the roll off. Do you know what you want?
Oh, right. Well, we're rolling for first and second,
We roll, see who goes first.
and then the redeploy stuff.
Is based on that roll.
based
So
on
whoever
that.
goes first redeploys first,
Yeah.
and whoever goes second redeploys
I want to
second.
go first because then I can put my stuff on my buffs onto my guys and make them a little more durable.
Same to me. Here we go. It is a Tyranid turn 1.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens going into turn 1 for the Tyranids.
All right.
All right, turn 1 for the Tyranids. We have moved out some important notes as Calvin pans around the battlefield. We have Psychic Channeling here, Unchecked Ferocity, and Swarm Leader rerolls on the Gene Stealers.
I also moved up my whole army.
Yes, Connor's whole army moved, and then the Daimakaran has moved and advanced up with Bioweapon Bond. He is just within range of Onslaught from the Swarm Lord, so I could potentially get a charge off there. So yeah, as Connor mentioned, Connor's almost his whole army had shifted around forward, sideways, 6 inches. And for me, the big change is I had swapped a unit of Hormagaunts and my Daimakaran to opposite flanks. I didn't want the Daimakaran to face down the heavy destroyers for the foreseeable turns. So we're going there. We'll just go right into the Psychic phase. I have a little bit, not a ton, but I do have some. We'll start with the Swarm Lord because he is kind of important for this one. His paroxysm isn't going to matter, so we'll go with the Onslaught onto the Daimakaran. It does not go off on a 5, I believe. We'll double check it later, but I believe it is not a 5.
Look at the 6.
So no charging for the Daima. He is stuck there in the open. Okay. We will then go to the Zoanthropes. We're going to do a smite onto the Scarabs because that's up in range. Almost a super smite. So 2d3. No, d3 plus 3, sorry. 4 mortal wounds taken onto the Scarabs.
D3, oh, because it's Zoanthropes.
It's Zoe's.
4 mortal wounds?
Yep, 4 mortal wounds.
So one guy dies, and they have 4 wounds apiece.
So no wound.
Oh.
That's it.
One guy dies.
We'll go then onto Psychic Scream. Oh, it's an 11. Oh, I get an extra power. Not that it matters. So that's another d3 for 2 more.
2 more, so 1 base is down to 2.
And I do not believe he is in range of anything. Not quite.
Like an inch.
So no powers there. He is out of range of characters.
Okay.
So he will do Catalyst. That is an important one.
Okay.
2 dice, reroll 1s because he is a...
Okay.
Doesn't go off. I need a 6 for Catalyst as
I'm
well.
getting lucky this first turn of Psychic.
Again, I'm going to double check that, but I'm 99% sure that we got no Onslaught and no Catalyst.
Okay.
So that is it for the Psychic phase. Movement phase, or shooting phase. Movement phase part 2. We're going to use Hive Commander onto the Gene Stealers.
Yep.
Nice juicy advance of 5, so they're moving another 13 inches, and they will get to charge. So we're going to try and go around the Scarabs as best as possible. But yeah, I'll move them all, and then we'll come back to the true part of the shooting phase. So we're going to start with this Exocrine. He doesn't have great targets, but he has important targets. We're going to try and delete these 2 units of Scarabs here.
There's 2 more behind this wall, so that's a unit of 3 and the unit of 2.
So we're going because he's an Exocrine, he can do his volleys 1 at a time. So this is the first volley. I am hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Oh man, okay. And then 2, your T3. So 2's the wound. That is 3 wounds.
I do not have a save.
So that is 2, 4, 6 damage. Perfect.
Yeah.
To kill them.
Yep. There you go.
All right, and then we'll just do the second one in the other squad. Oh, that'll almost all hit. And then 2's the wound. That is 2, 4, 6, 8. You do have, these are AP minus 3. No, you don't get a save.
I have 12 wounds total.
So 2 bases are dead.
2 bases are dead. We'll do the 2 inside the building. There's that 1 base left.
Okay. And now I am going to shoot with the other Exocrine. We'll put them all in at once. Would you like to spend a stratagem?
Where are you shooting?
We are going into the warriors here.
So seeing as these warriors are probably just gone from the Gene Stealers, if I had to guess.
It might be.
I will spend 1 CP to turn on my reanimation beam onto them.
Okay.
So I will now get a 4+ reanimation, rerolling ones,
Rerolling ones.
on my Necron warriors.
So then I have the adaptive neurolobe.
Yeah.
Do I get a CP back for you? I do not.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so all the shots, I'm going to do both volleys at once. Hitting on 3s. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wounding on 3s.
Their toughness 4.
Yeah, I'm strength. So
7.
that is 7, yeah. So 7 wounds at -3, so
I
no
don't have a
save.
save.
So reanimations, 7 of them.
So let's see if my 4+ reanimations pay off here.
Reroll ones.
Not yet. No 4s. But hey, there's a 4.
Hey.
So 3 come back only?
Yep.
Damn. All right. So I end up losing 4.
4, but you can put them back wherever you want. You can come closer. Or,
All right. So I take away 7.
Yep.
But then I can put 3 back. I guess I might as well go close.
I can still charge, remember. Oh no, I cannot charge.
Daima cannot
Right,
charge.
we double checked it.
Stop scaring me with that. That thing is frightening. Okay.
All right. So then I just have a little bit extra shooting. We have the 2 Death Spitters and the Venom Cannon from the Warriors going into the Warriors. Warriors on Warriors. So we'll start with the Death Spitters here. We are in range of the Prime, so these are hitting on 3s. Nice. And these are wounding on 3s. You got 3 wounds at -1.
On the Warriors.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got a 5-up save. Oh. 2 die.
And then I got one more gun. D3 shots at the Venom Cannon for 2. 1 hit and a wound at -2.
4 to 5 to 6 up. No.
No.
So I have 3 reanimations.
Yep.
Let's see some 4-ups. Oh boy.
Nothing.
Oh.
Do you have a 1?
Thank you, Kelvin. Yes.
There
Hey,
you go.
so I lose 2.
Okay.
So I pull 3 away. And I put 1 back in front.
There you go. And that is it for my shooting phase. I don't think any of the Gaunts are in range. Not quite.
I don't think so.
Although you might have redeployed yourself close enough to get a few Devil Gaunts in range. No, you did not.
Okay.
One bug hive mind can dream. So then we just have a charge phase.
Your charge.
Let's just do it. We can do it right on camera. Don't have to worry about anything.
Your
Let's just see how
charge.
far they go.
Ooh.
7 inches.
That's everybody.
That's everybody. And I did not declare the little scarab boy.
Smart.
So
Now I think I should. Yeah, I should make you roll this. That's
Oh, yeah.
20 guys. So
Yeah.
you might not kill all.
I'll
of
have to
them.
spend the CP and I'll do all the fun
Tricks.
stuff.
Fancy
You don't.
tricks.
You have no CP regens, right?
No. No. I don't even know if Necrons have that in the book. Maybe they have.
Oh, everyone's got it. They gotta.
I don't know. There's some things they you'd think they'd have.
You think they would have? Okay.
Maybe they do.
So then I get to do my pile-in. You guys are seeing this live. And I will say right now, I will spend 2 CP for Relentless Flurry, which make
forgot
my
that CP.
6s auto-explode.
Right.
And we'll come back to you guys when I have all the dice ready to roll.
Okay.
So we're doing the Acid Mod for Acid Mods. I have 4 of them, so 12 attacks. We are hitting on 3s, looking for 6s. So 6s count as auto wounds and extra hits. So 3 auto hit, and then we have 3 extra hits in there. We also have to re-roll all of these 1s and 2s because of, oh, that didn't go very well. That's okay. So now we'll come in here with the wound roll, looking for 4s, right? Your T4?
Yep.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11? Yes.
That's just from
No.
4 guys.
That's from 4 guys.
Wow, funny. Yeah. 11.
12! I'm sorry, my math is a little
12.
off here.
So
my brain's
do I get a
slow.
save?
No.
Oh, you just killed 12.
Yeah.
So reanimate.
No, not yet, because I have more attacks.
Oh,
you
they're
have 20 in the
gone.
squad?
Yeah, so you only need to kill 8 more.
Okay, so I will...
Wow.
Okay, So that means so that's 12 left.
Dead for sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the next, wait, 4 more. The next chunk of them. So re-roll 1s and 2s, but 6s. So we, woohoo! Oh, that wasn't a 6. That was not a 6 either. We have 5 auto wounds, and then we have 10 extra wounds. So these I have
You only need to wound with 3 more.
That's it?
5 auto wounds. That go. I only have 8
Well,
guys left. 5 auto wounds means I only have 3
You
guys
get saves
left.
against these ones, though.
What?
Those the acid moths have a higher AP.
Oh, okay.
That's why I did them first to see if I could clean
I forgot that was a
them
different
out.
weapon.
So I need to roll 5 extras. Remember, there are 5 auto wounds.
5 auto wounds.
All right, so you have how many needed to die?
There's only 8 left.
Okay, so there's 4 rending right now. I'm just gonna re-roll 5 of these. Just roll them here. Okay, we got another one. So that is 5 more of them auto dead from rending. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 other saves.
So I only have 3 guys left.
I also have 4 more Gene Stealers after this.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you wiped them. So
Just in case they have any heroics. Any heroics.
They're dead.
They're dead.
Whoa.
So I'm now also down to 8 CP. Okay.
Well,
So
that's what we expected.
Gene Stealers did the Gene Stealer things. We'll pull them out. I will tag your one little boy in here so he can swing back and try and kill one.
We've got 4 attacks. Hits of 6 auto wound. Nope.
What, 2 hits?
And nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Oh boy.
So that is turn 1 for the Tyranids. We took a nice, strong start there.
260 point unit right there. It's a big chunk of my army.
Deleted. For terms of secondaries, I will get 2 points for engage in all fronts because my Daima is just in that quadrant over there. So 2 points there, and nothing with characters done so far. No objectives or bonuses done to keep track of. So that is it for Tyranids turn 1, and now we can go into Necrons turn 1.
We're back. And we moved up the Scorpex with their little plasma sight. He's going to inject them for more attacks. We've got the Technomancer. He did not get to revive anything because he wasn't near anything that died. Chronomancer gave the Chronometron to these Scorpex destroyers. These heavy destroyers moved up. These immortals didn't move. The Overlord was 6 inches behind this building. He gave out My Will Be Done. Remember, I paid for Hand of the Pharaon, so I get to use it twice. He gave out My Will Be Done to the Scorpex, and actually to these warriors, because I'm going to try to chip some wounds off the Daima. The Royal Warden's moving around here, also to try to help the warriors. I don't know if that's the right move, but we're going to try it. And over here, we've got Immortals moving up. The little buddies there, Scarab's moving up, gonna charge into him. And the Void Dragon is taking the fastest route to the Daima. Yeah, I got a cinematic shot there. Because he has fly, he floated to the top of the building. All right, and I think I got everything. Yeah.
Catan powers?
Everything. Let's go into my Catan powers. So it is, we're gonna start with the one I chose, which is Antimatter Meteor. Roll a d6 on a
3 through 5. I
3
take
through 5.
3 mortal wounds.
Yeah. Okay. So let's look for 3 up. We got it.
So
3 mortal wounds, the closest thing.
All right. So I have 6 up, feel no pain.
Oh, right.
I am Leviathan. None of those. All right. So he's down to 15.
All right, down to 15, and for the Void Dragon power, on a 2+, it's D3 mortal wounds, targeting the Daima, if I can target it.
Got it.
So, yeah, D3.
For another one.
1 mortal wound.
He does take it. Okay, down to 14.
Little chip damage, nice.
Anything? That's it for him, right?
Well, that's my psychic phase, quote unquote. It's my Catan phase, we'll call it. And now we're gonna go into the shooting phase.
Oh boy.
It is an important 1 for sure.
Do you know what you're gonna do, or do you want to think about the order and everything?
I know what I'm gonna do first, which is shoot my heavies into that exocrine.
Oh boy.
Try to get a shot before they...
I have nothing I can do about this. I'm not in Crusher Stampede.
Well, it's only 3 guys, and they don't have my will be done, but they do reroll 1s to hit.
Okay.
I have a 2 CP strat that lets me add 1 to wound. When do I use it?
Now.
When Lucas, unit finger makes a shooting attack. Oh boy.
Can you use it?
Do I use it? I can re-roll my wound rolls. No, I should wait. Actually, sure, I'll use it. This is me?
Nope.
This is me.
Yep. So now you're using it. Do I get any CP back? I do not.
Okay, let's look for some good hits here. So 3s. No. Really bad.
Ooh.
Wow.
Got did you
Really
re-roll?
bad. That was my reroll.
Oh,
That was a 1.
I thought you were rolling the wound already.
I really should not have used that strat. That was not good.
There's a wound.
And I didn't even need the CP.
Damage is...
Damage is 3d3.
All right, we'll roll up. Oh, wait,
yeah.
AP is not...
AP minus 4.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, roll the damage.
Should I make sure on that? It's
No, I
AP minus
believe you.
3.
3d3.
3d3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, if I would have got 1 more through, he might have...
6 up. Oh, 6 up, feel no pain. I hit the cameraman. All right, so I took 5 of those wounds. So we're down to 7 there.
That's a bummer. Oh man, if I could have got 1 more hit through. Oh, I should have used my will be done on them. Now I know.
Well,
The 2s.
hopefully it pays off for you on this next roll.
We'll see. All right, so next shooting is we'll just do like the little shots. The Immortals here into the Gene Stealers. So the Immortals, there are 5 guys shooting the
Gene Stealers.
And 6s count as 2 extra hits because they have Tesla. So I missed with 4, but I add 2 back in. Then we've got wounding on 3s.
Ooh,
That was
1, yep.
wound either way. So 4 wounds from the Immortals.
4 or 5 ups. Oh, nice. There's my 6s. 1 dies.
Okay.
Got no feel, no pain because I'm not in range.
We killed a guy. And over there we also have the Technomancer. And he's got Staff of Light. So I'm going to shoot the Gene Stealers with that as well. Here we go. And it's strength 5, AP minus 2. So 1 wound with the Staff of Light.
Nope. All right, another one down.
Kills. And then we've got the Chronomancer. He comes with the Eon Stave, so I get D3 shots. I'm gonna roll for my shots here. 2 shots. Let's hit on 3s, good. And he's wounding on, ready for this? You cannot take invuns against that.
Yep.
It's AP minus 2.
Awesome. Minus 2, yes, I don't get to save at all.
Wow. It's
So
my
just-
first time ignoring invuns. There we go. Okay. And that's it for over there. Pretty simple.
3 Gene Stealers down.
Maybe we do the Royal Warden next. I think he's got range on the Daima.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see the Daima?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You can see the Daima. As long as you can draw a true line of sight to the Daima, you can shoot him.
So, oh yeah, so it's rapid fire 30, so he'll just take his 2 shots. Whoop. He missed.
Both of them?
Yep.
Yeah.
He missed. And the... All right, let's move to the Immortals in that little thing over there, in that little building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll roll here. So I got 2 6s.
Are these Tesla?
These are Tesla.
And where are you shooting?
Shooting the Daima.
Oh, okay.
So I missed with 5, but I get to, it's 2 extras per. So I get to put 4 back in. And we're wounding on 5s and 6s, AP 0.
Oh. That was a hit. One of those ones was a hit.
A wound?
One of these was a wound. You knocked it over.
Okay, so 3.
3. 3 ups. 6 up, feeling the pain. No, so he takes another wound.
Chipping away here, boys and girls. We have 1 more thing to shoot.
2.
Void Dragon and...
The whole warrior
Oh, the
squad.
warriors that I put my huge buff on. All right, let's start with the Void Dragon. He's hitting on a 2. That's a hit. It is strength 9, so wounding on a 3. That's a wound.
I can take invuns against this, right?
Yes, you can take invuns against the void.
I fail it. It's D6 damage?
It is D6 damage.
Yeah, right.
Because you're not a vehicle.
Yeah, go for it then.
Let's see a 5 or a 6. Nope.
No? Not gonna
Just
reroll
2.
it?
Nope. I've used
No.
enough CP already.
Alright, he's down to 11.
Alright, he gets bracketed at what?
9, 8.
He's at a weird bracket. Okay. Alright, my final shooting is 14 warriors with my will be done. And they have the Goss
Flayer.
The Flayer is the short
No,
range.
Reaper. You have the Reaper.
Reaper. So a 12-inch one. So let's see, not too.
You're hitting on 2s?
Ones. Actually, that was not.
There was
great.
a lot of 1s in there.
Bad roll. Hopefully we can bracket
up
the
for
guy
it
at
here.
least. So 5s and 6s to wound. Shook. Very bad roll.
Oh man, just 3?
Very bad roll. Yep, only 3.
Well, AP minus
2.
2, so I do fail 2 of them. 6 ups? No, he is bracketed. He's down to 9 wounds.
Okay, we at least bracketed him.
Did half his damage this turn.
Cool. And now, all right. Now we go to the charge phase.
Okay, you know what you're doing?
Yeah. There's only 2 things I'm going to charge you with. It is the Scorpex there and the Void Dragon. I am going to roll for the Void Dragon first. I'm guessing it's like a 5 or 6 inch charge. Maybe a little less.
Probably less.
Well, we need to check.
You needed a 3.
Oh, okay. So put him as far away from your other guys as possible and just drop him down there, if you would. Yeah, thank you. And I will send in the Scarabs as well.
Okay, yeah. You need like a
They
4-inch charge.
They can auto wound on.
Yeah, you got it.
Because they can actually wound big stuff if they get lucky.
Definitely.
Cool. And
Oh god.
I will roll for the Scorpex even though I don't need to. They get 9.
You can take some distance on those.
Okay, so I rolled off camera for my Infused Madness from the Canoptech Plasma site. He did not kill a Scorpec, thankfully, because I need all the hits I can get against these Gene Stealers. The white dice are the guys who are now at strength 8, and my other dice are strength 7. So they're hitting on 2s because of my will be done, re-rolling 1s because they are destroyers. So I'm going to take out all the 1s. That was
roll them off to
that
the
was
side.
a good roll.
That was a very good roll.
And let's get 2s. I missed with none.
Okay, very nice.
I missed with none. And the white ones are wounding on 2s, blue ones on 3s. So 2s on the whites. Thank you.
Feel no pain would have been nice.
2s on the whites.
Ooh.
All those hit. Take out the 1s and 2s on the blue.
Is that 8 white?
So yeah, all 8 white. And then 5 times 4 is 20. So 20 minus...
Let me just do this here. I'm gonna roll these. Make it easy. 5 ups on all of these.
Yep. This is already... Oh, that was a good roll.
I made... Oh, yeah.
You probably survived.
No. 2, 5, 10, 15, 17. You killed... Wow, you got him right on the nose.
Woo!
Right on the nose.
Okay.
Do I No, it's not worth to reroll one of them. All right, I'm gonna spend 2 CP.
Yeah. Time for Craig to go down to 6 CP.
You didn't spend any CP for them, did you?
Nope.
Okay, so I gotta make sure I at least do some damage here.
Oh, you will.
So what I'm gonna do is split my attacks. I'm gonna put, cause I can only do 3 wounds to you.
3 wounds to the Void Dragon.
I'm gonna put 4 in the Void Dragon and 2 in the Scarabs.
All right.
So I'm hitting on 3s, degraded to 4s, but bioweapon bond back to 3s. Rerolling 1s, so nothing there. Wounding you toughness 6? 7, so 3s to wound. Boy oh boy, I should have spent the other CP to reroll these. I guess I won't do it.
4 up invuln?
1 4 Pinbone.
It's good.
Dang. Alright, can we kill some Scarabs at least? 2 hits. Strength, toughness 3?
Yeah.
All right, so 1 goes through at -3,
Damage.
D3 plus 3.
So,
So
one
just kill a
dice.
base.
You kill a
That-
base, and the Void Dragon is fine.
Yep, not worth it. Not worth the 2 CP. I should have maybe spent a third one to reroll all failed wound rolls.
I suppose.
So then I could have had to reroll on both of them.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I guess.
oh well, you get to fight back now.
It is the time for the Void Dragon. Now, I could spend 2 CP and make him ignore Invones.
You could.
But this is why you bring the Nightbringer against Tyranids, because he just always ignores Invones.
He does, yes.
And he wounds on 2s. I don't know if it's worth 2 CP.
I have 9 wounds.
You have Feel No Pain as well?
I do have 6 of Feel No Pain as well.
I don't think I do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna not do it.
All right. He's
So
not doing it.
choose.
Very nice.
I have to remember to do my tail as well. So 3 wounds. Dang, maybe I should have done it.
3 5-ups.
Yeah.
Okay, we made
okay.
1.
All right.
2d6 damage.
Good roll.
8. He's got a wound left and Feel No Pains on top of it. We make none of them. He
You
has,
made 1.
no, it's 6 up Feel No Pain.
Oh, I still have my tail
not
too.
Catalyst.
I could finish him. What does my tail do?
1 attack.
Can't attack tail. D6 attacks.
Oh,
Here we go.
look at that.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a 3.
3.
3 attacks at strength user. So strength 6. Let's hit on 2s. 5s and 6s. Oh! AP minus
1.
2.
Wow, 5-ups. No, he is gone.
Killed you with the tail.
Do I want to auto explode? I would do potentially kill a warrior.
Could start chunking the night or the.
I'd
Void
have to
Dragon.
start chunking the wounds. I think I have to, because if I let him run rampant, I am in trouble.
He can do damage.
So I go down to 5 CP. Oh, 5 CP already. D3 onto the Void Dragon for 2. Oh, 1 shy. And
Oh, that's
onto the
okay, you still
Scarab
do it.
base. Ooh, 2. It was a 2 there.
All right, so Scarab base.
And then
is
onto
down
my
to 2.
warriors. They'll take it. For 1. And I ignore it on a 6? No. Okay. So 1 warrior has lost a wound. I don't think any of the CP I spent this turn was worth it, but where are you? There you are. We'll see how it goes. No attacks from the scarabs.
Nope. I'm gonna just consolidate my guys, and we'll see you back here on
Tyranids turn 2.
Turn 2, yeah.
Okay, so movement phase for Tyranids turn 2. I have moved up. I got my 8 points for my primary this turn. And main thing is I'm just providing a screen for my zone throps because they're going to be important on this flank. I did metabolic overdrive this unit of gaunts. I lost one of them, but not too bad. In terms of my my command phase stuff, synaptic channeling on the zone throps. We have unchecked ferocity and swarm leader rerolls on the warriors, and bioweapon bond went onto the termagants. Just to try and do a little bit of extra damage, because ballistic skill 3 termagants could actually be kind of scary.
With Devourers.
With Devourers,
Yep.
yeah. So we just have some psychic phase. I did position my zone throps in just a way so I can target the Scorpex with it. So we're going to start there, and we're going to go with a smite, because this smite is important. 3d6. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That is a 9. You have no denies to it. No. So d3 plus 3, 4 mortal wounds so far.
4 mortal wounds?
Yep.
Okay, so 1 guy dies and 1 guy's on a wound.
And now I have to check to make sure.
It always makes me laugh out when Craig uses his zone throps.
12.
He gets upset when he doesn't super smite.
Well,
He
when I
just
put some. Okay, so I can still target you.
It's just funny.
I just, wanted super
I know.
smite when you got 3 dice.
I get it.
All right, so now this is just a Psychic Scream. Goes off on a 6. So that is another 3 mortal wounds.
Oh boy.
All right, so those are the zone thropes. Now we have the Neurothrope. We are in range, good. I want to make sure, double check that. So the Void Crown going for Mental Interrogation. We got it. All right, so that's 3 victory points for me. His bonus power will be casting Feel No Pain. Does go off. We're gonna might as well put it on.
Probably.
Swarmy, just in case.
Yeah.
We'll slap it on Swarmy. So he will have 5 up, feel no pain. Boop. And then Swarmy will do some powers. Don't really have much. Paroxysm will grant fight last. Yeah, we'll go for Paroxysm. Why not? Goes off. So these guys will be fighting last. We'll do our best to remember that.
Okay.
And then he will have a, yeah, he'll have a smite. Try and go for that Scarab. Need a 6.
Yep.
Goes off. For D3, I can't kill the base, but I can do half its wounds.
Yep.
And that'll be it for the psychic phase. So now we have the shooting phase. D3, or no, D6 for my advance. I'm going to target with Swarm Leader, or Hive Commander, the Zoanthropes.
Oh.
So we're going to go back
Oh.
9 inches
I see.
and stay as far away as
What did you roll for?
the advance.
Oh, you're moving and advancing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So just to try and keep you away from them as
Yeah.
best as possible.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so the Exocrine here is going to start us off in the shooting phase, the true shooting phase. We're going to take volley number 1 and put it into the heavy destroyers back there. See if we can do a little bit of a punch back. I debated going for some extra damage, but ooh, that was a good hit. But it was not worth it. You are toughness 5 or 6?
5.
All right, so still 3s. We got 5 of them at -3.
Wow.
Oof.
You're gonna kill a lot.
So they're 2 damage apiece. So you got what, 6 up saves?
Ooh, yep. So 5.
5.
Only 6 ups here. Broop. Failed every single one.
Okay, so
You kill.
kill 2 and leave 1 on 2 wounds.
Oh. Wow. Yes. but
Now
then
they
reanimate.
can reanimate because it's technically 2 instances of shooting.
So
8 dice,
yeah, 8 dice. So 2 are dead and 1's on
2 wounds.
2 wounds. But if I can get 3 5-ups here.
4, right?
4, thank you. Yes. So very unlikely, but possible. Let's see, 4 5-ups. No.
Even if that one was
Nope. Wow. Yeah, decimated the whole unit.
almost. And then for his second round of shooting, we are going to go into the destroyers actually. I know I should probably keep, but you can bring back
Only
one
guy, though.
and heal 1, or can you bring back 2?
You can only bring back 1 guy from 1 squad a turn. I can spend a CP to make him use that ability twice,
Twice.
but you can only use it on 1 unit per turn.
Okay, we'll take the second volley, and I'll dump it into the
I
score
will
packs.
spend a CP to make it -1 to wound.
Okay, so you're down to 6 CP.
Whirling Onslaught.
I
yes.
will. Do I get my command point back from you? I still don't get one. Then his hits. We got 5 hits, -1 to wound, so 4's to wound. Ooh, didn't matter, but I got 2 wounds through.
5-up Invones. Make 1.
Okay, so that kills the 1, but he
Kill
could
this
reanimate
Yes.
if you get
I get a
enough.
perfect roll here. Let's see, 3 5-ups.
Oh, I saw the 6 right away.
Oh boy.
All right, now we got some other instances I must think about. I'll take a second before I come into the rest. All right, so the Void Dragon is gonna get ripped open by my second Exocrine. We're doing volley numero 1. We have got all these hits. Ooh. Okay, we had 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. We get to have 2 wounds.
Okay. So I have 2 4-ups. Should I?
You can if you want.
No.
I don't care.
I'm gonna use 2 channel dice.
2 channel dice.
Or should I not?
You can use 2 if you want.
I think it'd be fun.
Can you know who's this who's?
So I'm gonna use Bucky and I'm gonna use Wolf Armageddon. Thank you for being members.
Thank you for
Appreciate it.
supporting the channel. Yeah, really appreciate
Even
it.
if these both fail, we appreciate you. These are 4-ups.
4 up and bones.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So 1 goes through.
Who helped me out? Thanks, Wolf. Thanks for helping me out. You knew the cause. So 1 goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage. He doesn't reduce, right?
He does not reduce, but you can only do 1 more damage to him. One more wound to him this turn.
Okay, so that means I will not waste
this phase. Sorry.
Yeah, this phase.
Yep.
So we're gonna put the other 6 shots into the warriors. So hitting on 3s. Oh, nice. Wounding on 3s. 2 more. No AP minus 3, so no save.
Reanimations on a 4-up.
Rerolling 1s.
Let's see a 4-up. Hey.
1 more.
Reanimator has mattered twice now, so he's making up his
He's
points
getting
slowly.
some points back.
So I lose 1, and 1 guy is gonna continue moving forward.
Okay. So now we have these shooting from the warriors. We're gonna put everything we have into the Void Dragon. Not a lot of shots in there, but we'll do it.
To try to do the 1 more wound.
The 1 more wound that matters. You know
Honestly, it makes sense.
what? I'm gonna take 1.
Yeah.
Fortunately, this isn't the biggest roll, but Boohoo Snake, as I'm gonna call it. I don't
Nice
know
name.
if that's how you say it, but Boohoo Snake.
Cool.
This is gonna be, thank you again for supporting the channel. Really
Thank
means
you.
a lot. This is gonna be my, how many shots the Venom Cannon gets.
Oh.
Because Venom Cannon, nice!
Hey, Boohoo
Excellent.
Snake.
For a first roll, I believe, of Boohoo Snake.
Right.
3 shots, thank you again for supporting the channel. These are hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Yep.
Okay, re-rolling.
It's not your fault, Boohoo Snake.
There we go. Nice. They all hit. Wounding on 3s again. 2 wounds. AP minus
right.
2.
Okay. And 4-ups.
Oh, man. All right, well, we tried. We have the 2 Death Spitters then. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. UT 5 or 6?
7.
Okay. Wounding on 5s and 6s.
Catan are 7.
There are 2 of them.
All right. And AP?
Minus 1.
Ah, okay. He does have a 3-up armor. Which the other
Okay.
Catan don't. But it almost never matters because he always gets shot with at least 1 AP.
Yeah.
So 4s. He makes them both.
Oh my gosh. I have to do 1 stinking wound to make it.
Yes.
No one else has got.
Oh, you can shoot the gods.
I got Gaunts.
Devour time.
What we're gonna do.
Are they strength 3 though?
4.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna put the 12 or 10 flesh borers into there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put the 10 devourers, even though it seems a bit overkill.
But you want to do that wound.
Oh.
You gotta make sure you do that wound though.
You know what?
Because he heals. My next command protocol for next turn is I heal extra living metal.
Yeah, but I still can't kill you this turn. Because
Yeah, because you didn't psychic me.
I didn't psychic you.
You're right.
So what I'm gonna do is put the flesh borers here and as many devours as possible into the warriors, and then any other devours will go into here. So we'll gather those dice up and then come right back. So we have 9 devours in range of the warriors. We have 1 devourer in range of the void dragon and 10 flesh borers in range of the scarabs. So hitting on 3s.
So what is this?
These are devours into the warriors.
Okay.
Well, you know what?
Not bad.
Not bad
result
for hitting
2s.
on 3s. That was very good. We are wounding. I could have gone for 6s, do extras, but nah. We got URT 4.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 saves. Wait. Yeah, 10 saves.
AP?
No.
4-up. So I get 4-ups here. Not good.
Okay.
And then I get to reanimate these guys on a 4-up, re-rolling 1s. Okay, so I actually only lost 3, and I can move 3 forward if I want to.
Well, Connor does that. Yeah, I'm going to just continue. So the 1 lone devourer into the big scary. No wounds. And then we have our 10 flesh borers into scarabs. There's a nice chunk of misses.
Only T3.
Nice chunk of misses. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
No AP.
6-ups.
Failed them
No,
both.
one
So that 1
base
base
dies.
is dead. Huh.
How about the void?
I missed with them.
Oh, okay.
So I guess all we have left is to consider a charge. I could try and charge this and get myself absolutely... How many attacks does he have?
Only 5. He's really not that scary in close combat. He's not the Nightbringer.
You know what? we might as well try it and go for the warriors now.
Oh, you think?
We're gonna do that. So that's what's gonna happen. I got my charges all planned out. This one is not as important as my next one, but we're gonna do it. Do you want to Overwatch?
No.
Okay, so I need a 9. Oh, we tag it. Okay, so that's that charge. The next charge is we are going to multi-assault the Termagants into the Void Dragon and the Scarab base.
Gotcha.
So I believe I needed a 7. It is in fact a 7-inch charge. The higher the better. Now this one's important. So I'm gonna do what Connor did, right?
Go
You
for
did
a
this.
double.
I'm gonna go for Warsun 1 and Wild Elf. You've done me well. All right, so you two, thank you for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to us. We want to see some big numbers here. They got it.
It's a big number.
Warsun 1 and Wild Elf coming in clutch for the Tyranids. Let's move in all of those charges and we'll come back to you guys. Okay, so the warriors have piled in. Not all of them are going to get to fight. That's partially on purpose so I can maintain control of the objective. And then the Termagants are swarming in to try and climb up the tail of him and do a few wounds would be fun. But so that's what we have. We're going to start with the warriors first. These are all the bone sword attacks coming in. 6 is auto wound. Did not roll a single one. We do hit on 3s and we have full rerolls thanks to Swarm Leader rerolls. So they all hit. Strength, no bonuses on these, so 4s. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds at -2.
Okay. All right. 4, 5, 6. So only 6 ups. Only 6 ups. Hey, we saved half.
Nice.
That was a 6. You saw it. So 3 die from that.
Okay, and then we have the Scything Talons coming in. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything because of Bioweapon Bond. 6 is auto wound.
I thought you said you weren't going to kill these guys.
I'm not. Wounding you on 4s.
Okay.
We have 6 wounds, no AP.
6 wounds, no IP. And 4s. That's... Okay, well, all right.
So 3 die.
3 die.
So they're
So you
not.
killed 6 total.
Yep.
So far.
That's it.
Okay, so I roll 6 reanimations.
Yep.
So 6 died. 4s.
You're all 1s.
Oh, right. Wow.
Look at that.
Well, if you would have wiped the unit, though, that could have been close.
So
wow.
while Connor does
Fails and you reroll once.
Reroll 1s.
and all of his fails
They
were
all
1s. So while Connor does that, I'm gonna gather all my dice for Termagants. All right, so we got our Termagants coming in to fight. 8 of them can attack each unit, so 8 into Void Dragon. We hit on 3s, that didn't help me at all. Wounding on 5s and, nope, 6s, nothing there.
Okay.
Now we'll do it again onto the Scarab. Oh, that was not bad. Oh, 3, that one hits. And T3, right?
Yes.
4s, we got 3 wounds.
3 wounds, AP nothing, so 6s. No.
He's got a wound left.
Okay.
Okay, so then we just have Connor to
Hit back.
fight back.
Yes. This. Maybe I'll put that right there. All right. So my warriors are fighting back. There's 10 of them, so they get 10 attacks, and they do have Might Well Be Done. So hitting on 2s. Okay, it helped a little bit. Wounding on 4s. Oh, 3. Okay. 3 wounds with AP nothing on your warriors.
3.
Yep.
We got. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Dice down.
Hop, hop, hop.
1, 2. Oh crap. 3. Okay, so that kills the one that was wounded on 2 wounds.
All right.
That's fine.
Next up, we've got the Scarab Swarm.
Okay, so I'm debating right now.
Oh.
I'm debating Caustic Blood. So I put it on the Gaunts. I've never used this before. Every time you kill a Gaunt, I roll a die, and on a 6, you take a mortal wound. Whichever unit kills it. But you only have 5 attacks? No, you have D6 with the tail, though, too, right?
Yes.
I'm just trying to think of any other
Shut
ways
him down.
to do some more damage to, because he's gonna get 2 wounds back next turn.
Yes.
We can go over this.
Yeah.
You
He
need-
gets 2 wounds back next turn because I'm going into command protocol, whatever the 5th one's called. I do it in number order.
So you're getting 2 wounds back. So he's gonna go up to 7, which means it'll take me 3 phases to drop him.
Right.
But he cannot fall back and shoot
Nope.
or fall back and charge.
You pretty much you've screened him for most of the rest of the game.
Okay, then I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. We'll let you
He's-
do your thing.
He's gonna be in a tough spot now for sure.
Although I could we'll go.
Honestly, I don't have. Yeah.
Go
I think
for
you're-
it.
You're fine.
Swing away.
So Scarabs, 6 is auto wound. Hey, 2 auto wounds from the Scarabs,
2 auto wounds.
and 3 wounds. That was a 4.
No AP on these, right?
No.
Okay. We fail them all. We got 6 up feeling the pain. Oh, I forgot. Okay,
Scarab
so
killed Gauntz.
I gotta do my 2 feeling the pains on the warrior. That's what you get for forgetting. So
All right.
I just don't like retro.
they do not
Like when
like
you forget.
retroactive.
So let's do
Refixing
the
things.
Void Dragon. So this is all one squad, right?
Yes.
Void Dragon into Gauntz. He missed with 2. Wounding on 2s, just 2 die.
2 die. Damage. Roll them. Each of them.
1 each.
6 up feeling the pains. No.
And let's check the tail. 4 attacks with the tail. And hitting on 2s. Strength 6, so 2s. And it's AP minus 2.
Damage
so
is
3,
1.
1.
6 ups. Dang it. These are
3
not
won't
going
die
well
there.
for me.
So I killed some.
You killed some Gons. Oop, 1, 2.
Scarab killed 2. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Well,
Is that your turn, my friend?
that is it for the Tyranids' turn.
I'd say it's a pretty good turn.
So-
You did a lot of damage.
Yeah, in terms of me scoring secondary, I am not... Oh, I can pile in here. And we will do that to get this unit onto this side of the table. There we go. So I will get 2 points for engage, for having quadrant 1, 2, and 3. I will get 3 points for mental interrogation, because I did that. And I have not killed a character yet, right?
No, but you're getting there.
Okay. So going into Connor's turn, you are sitting on 2 objectives.
Yes.
All right, so we'll do Connor's turn right now just so you guys can see it. 2 objectives, and you will get 2 points for banners. All right, so we'll come back into Necron's turn 2.
All right, I'm going to... Hey guys, we just wanted to show you my command phase because there's a bunch of stuff to do. I made a boo-boo. I paid 2 CP before the game to use My Will Be Done twice, and I guess I...
You can put it on them.
Nope. Only on these
Never
warriors.
mind. Okay.
So, maybe that's another reason to not buy that, use that stratagem. Because I can only put on these warriors. But anyways, so My Will Be Done is going on the warriors, since that's the only target for it. The Chronometron is going on these guys again. And I'm spending the CP I would gain, so
Okay.
back to 5.
Back to 6. You are this
Thank
side.
you, back to 6. So this guy can use Rites of Reanimation twice, which means I get 1 of each of these guys back.
Oh.
So,
And then can he also heal that other?
oh, you know what I could do? I could say I use that first and then see if my Warlord's in... Right?
Yeah, technically
it's
it's
command
command
phase.
phase. It all happens.
So, no.
Not quite.
Ah, dang it. All right. So, that sucks, but that's my own fault. I should have thought about the angles more. So he went, the Warlord. I guess I'll put the other My Will Be Done on the Immortals in here.
Yeah.
There's guys in there. So now we use Living Metal. This guy goes up to full.
Oh, yeah.
These Scarabs go up to full. The Void Dragon goes to 7.
Yep.
And that Scarab base goes up to 3 because I'm in the command protocol of...
Number 5.
It is called Protocol of the Undying Legions, and I'm choosing the Living Metal one. So I get 2 for every base that gets Living Metal.
Okay.
That's my command phase, and we'll be back after the movement phase. I just wanted to show you that. Thing I forgot, my Overlord is using his Relic Resurrection Orb on the Warriors. There's 10 of them there, which means 10 are dead. So 4 ups. 1s are okay. Got me an extra one. So I get, ooh, okay. Well, the relic made it so that I at least got statistical.
How many you get back? 5?
5.
Okay.
So I put them in the back there, thank you. So 5 guys back for 30 points in a relic slot. They're 13 points each guy. Probably worth it.
Yeah, so I mean, you got your points back.
Probably worth it points-wise. Okay, anyways, now we'll be back. Okay, so movement phase. Veil of Darkness, the 15 warriors. So they no longer have the 4-up reanimate, but I need to try to get some secondaries or Craig's gonna run away with this. So they're teleporting over there. They'll kill some Gaunts. Like you guys saw, we healed a couple things here. These guys are probably gonna go for the warriors because they do have the rerollable charge. Haven't decided what I'm gonna shoot with the heavies yet. One of them has a shot on the Tyranid Prime, but they both have a shot on the Exocrine over there. My will be done was given to the warriors that teleported and these immortals. The Lord moved back. The Scarab and the Void Dragon fell back. So not too much going on, but we're gonna go into Catan powers right now. Catan.
I don't know.
Let me make sure secondaries are good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
So let's do the Animator Meteor. On a 3 through 5, I get 3 mortal wounds. Fail.
You do not.
All right, we'll do the Void Dragon shot. Voltaic Storm. That is D3 wounds.
Okay.
He passes on a 2+. So 2 mortals on the Gaunts.
2 mortals. I do not ignore any of them.
All right, and that's it for my psychic phase. And now we'll go into Shoosting. We're gonna start with the immortals back there in the building.
Going into the Gaunts.
I think we need to go into the Gaunts because they're super annoying for tarp hitting the Void Dragon.
Okay.
And he's kind of what I have, it's a big thing I have left. So those immortals into your Gaunts. Good hit. So I missed with 2, but I gain 6 extra shots.
Ooh.
2, 4, 6, so I hit with more than I started with. Teslas can be good if you get a couple 6s. And 3s.
Oh boy. No AP, right?
No AP.
Okay, that's good.
So 2, 4, 6, 8.
8.
Yeah.
Who do we appreciate? Termagants. Only 2
save
of them.
2.
And 6 up, feel no pain. Nope.
6
Man,
die.
I haven't made any of those, I think.
Maybe
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are just 5 of them left.
Okay, so now does my Reanimator... My Reanimator has line of sight on your warriors. I will have its profile pulled up in 1 second.
6 shots?
I know it's 6 shots, but the AP...
Doesn't matter.
Oh, right.
Not 3, I know that.
6 shots, it's strength 6, AP minus something, 1 damage. So, okay. And 3 wounds at your save.
1 wound, 6 up. Oh, I missed it.
Hey.
Nope.
So wound there from the Reanimator.
Oh, it was a 6 on the floor. Okay. 1 wound.
1 wound.
On Evaria.
And I'm thinking the Immortals inside this building, they are going to shoot the Warriors as well. And they hit on 2s.
There.
They got my will be done.
Okay.
Shook. So they missed with 2, but they gained those 2 back because of the 6.
Yes.
So they hit with 10 out of 10.
Not bad.
And
not bad.
wounding on 3s. Pretty good. So that's 8 wounds from the Immortals.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, 2 fails, 6 ups. Oh my gosh.
So he kills one?
Kills another warrior.
Okay.
Because he was wounded.
So, wow, that is... I have 2 more things left of shooting.
Okay.
Or, yeah, just 2 things left of shooting. We'll save the heavies for last and build the suspense there. I think I need to gather some dice for these warriors. All right, so I declared that I was shooting this squad of Gaunts. Craig, after he saw my hit roll, I only missed 3, so he pulled them. And then I just did the wound roll for fun because Calvin thought it'd be fun, and I got a really good roll,
You got like
which sucks because I kind of wasted a good roll.
you know, like 17 wounds or something.
Yeah, so they annihilated the Gaunt squad, and now this Royal Warden is going to shoot that other Gaunt squad. He only gets 2 shots because he's more than 15 away, but nice.
Nice.
And it's strength, so 1 wound at AP, more than 1. I think it's
6
2.
up? No.
So he plinks 1 off. And now we have the big shots. 2 big shots.
Where are they going?
These 2 into... It's got to be the Exocrine.
Both in the Exocrine, all right.
Yeah, it seems like the right thing to do.
Yeah, let's see it.
So 3s.
Oh.
And if I fail 1 or both of these, I will use a channel dice and re-roll it. It's 3s. I'm going to burn a CP. I'm going to call on... I should probably use another black one, huh?
Yeah, do whatever you want.
You can use Chizori.
All right. Sweet.
Magical Zonky. I feel like you've done us well in the past. You roll well for me with my Grey Knights. 3 up.
Thank you for supporting the channel, Magical
Thank you,
Zonky.
Magical Zonky. I really appreciate you.
Well, I don't have a save against that. Shoot,
over here.
I don't even have a 6 up save, do I?
Why not?
Oh, I do. Okay. Because you have to be within 6 inches of synapse to do it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just within.
So I do 1 shot at a time for the damage.
Well, it's 3d3, and they
should I
both
just
go
roll
through.
all
You can
6?
just roll all. Yes.
So these are D3s, my friends, for the damage.
D3 damage. 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. He is gone. Well, he's not necessarily gone.
11, unless you make an ungodly
1,
amount of
2,
4-ups.
3.
All of Craig's 6 ups.
Here we go. Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
stocking up the whole game.
Here's 9 of them. I made 1. Not enough.
Not enough.
But I don't think he can. Nope. Okay. Boom.
Okay.
Exocrine popped.
Hey, that's probably the biggest target my heavy destroyers have killed.
Oh, that's magnetized.
I think. So good job, heavy destroyers. Good job, Technomancer, for bringing 1 back. And thank you, Magical Zonky.
I guess. No, thank you, Magical Zonky.
We appreciate you.
We do.
Okay, and that is all of my shooting. Everything else shots.
Yeah.
Now we have the charge phase.
Okay.
Yes. So, what's unfortunate is Craig is going to start running away with objectives next turn because he's going to get triple primary. Oh, actually, I guess it depends on that because these guys are OBSEC and so is that Scarab. Okay, well then it depends. We're going to charge there.
Okay.
That's the only charge I have, I think.
Go for it. We'll measure it up.
I believe it's a 6 or 7.
It is a 6. Yep, 6
And
inch
they
charge.
do have the chronometron, so they get to reroll.
Okay.
10.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
So
Injector Man now or later?
I do it in the charge phase.
This is the charge phase.
And at the start. Thank you.
So you do it now.
I'll do it now. So on a 1, he murders a guy. No. So
Haven't
they have
seen that
+1
happen.
strength and attack. No. And a 10-inch charge. Oh wait. Can I roll his charge first before I go in? What's the sequence?
Technically, you gotta do it. Yeah.
Well, I messed that up, guys, but I should have charged him first and brought him over there so I could get closer to the objective.
I mean, you can still go here and then pile in there when you charge him.
Right. So
Just don't go base to base. Yeah.
don't go base to base with him.
With him, because once you're base to base, you can't move because you're as close as you possibly can be.
Right. But I can do this.
Yes, your infantry, you can walk through the building technically.
I can walk through the building and then I'll charge with that Scarab.
Yep.
I grab those dice. Okay. Thank you, Craig, for the... So 8. So this little guy's going to wrap like...
Yes.
It's going to wrap around
Yep,
like that.
just like
base
that.
to base. And do I want to charge? I cannot charge that stuff in.
Nope.
They fell back.
Does it?
Oh!
He dies.
So it's in the what step?
The fight phase, if he's not within...
Recall. in the unit coherency step. When is that?
At the end of the phase.
End of a phase.
He's staying here until he explodes. At the end of the
Okay.
phase. This guy's going to self-destruct though at the end of the phase.
Did you not charge him in with the score packs?
I guess you could.
I mean-
you go through the building. See, if you roll boxcar, you can charge him in.
Okay, well we might save him.
No.
Hey,
So-
so he's gonna die.
He will die.
But we're gonna leave him there till he actually dies, and I'll pile in.
So these guys, you want to pile in?
Yeah, they'll all pile
Yeah.
in. They're all in.
Oh yeah.
They got him. All right, so I piled in here. Oh, scarab right there. We're obviously going with the score packs first because Craig can interrupt. The 4 white dice are the guy with the Hyperphase Reap Blade, which is now strength 8, AP minus 4, damage 3. The other ones are strength 6, AP minus 3, damage 2.
Did you say strength 8?
Strength 8 for the white dice.
Okay, so those are wounding on 2s.
So these are 3s, and I get to reroll 1s because they're destroyers. It's a lot of 2s.
A lot of 2s.
Maybe not a lot, but
They don't hit on 2s, right?
nope, they don't
Okay.
hit naturally on 2s. So these are the 1s. Damn it, I didn't roll it enough. Okay, and let's see, 3s. 3s for the blue
2s.
ones.
Yep.
Good roll on that wound roll.
Okay.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 at AP minus 3, 2 damage.
Okay.
And 2.
So keep these to the side so we can keep track of them. This is gonna get tedious, and I'm sorry, but it's the way the rules work.
Here we go. So there's all the.
So we'll
there's
start
all
with this one. 3 damage a pop. 3 6s.
Oh right.
Killed one.
Should I pull them?
Yeah, you can
Where do you
pull
want me
one.
to pull from?
Pull from farther away from you.
This side?
Yeah, and do
One.
the guns first. Next one, 3 damage a pop. He is alive.
So 2 wounds here.
One wound left.
Do you want the venom cannon taken?
Yeah, and then the next one, 2.
One left.
He is dead.
Okay, so venom cannon's going.
The next one, 2 damage. He is on 1 wound. The next one. Oh, he's alive still. Boxcars. The next one. He is dead.
That's 3 dead.
3 dead. The next one. He's on 1 wound. And the next one.
1 wound on Sight Towns.
He is dead.
Sight Towns dead.
The next one. Make sure you kill the Lash Whip guy next. He's on 1 wound. He is dead.
2 guys left.
They're gonna live. He is on 1 wound. He is dead. There's 1 guy left.
You want to keep the gun or
Keep the bone swords.
Keep the bone swords. Got it.
1. That was that double 6. Well, no, he still would have been alive on a wound even with
But-
that.
Can my scarabs get back into combat? 3 inches?
You gotta be within half an inch.
Will you check it?
Yeah, here.
I'll leave that up to you to decide if.
So, nope. Because you're gonna be outside of 3.5 inches of me right now. So you can move, but you can't be in engagement range.
All right. So he lives.
He lives.
Wow. So your 6 up came into play.
I think. Yeah, it did. It
did.
definitely did keep him alive.
Your 6 up kept him alive this
So
time.
I get to fight back, and I would get to also still swing with the Lash Whip guys because
Oh, yeah.
that's how they work. So we have all of these attacks going into the... Yeah, let's go into them. The Destroyer boys. We still have Unchecked Ferocity and Swarm Leader rerolls, which means those 6s are 3 auto wounds.
I haven't looked at your roll yet. Should I use Whirling Onslaught?
I'm wounding you. What toughness are you?
5.
I'm wounding you on 5s and 6s.
I'll let it go.
All right, rerolling these. 5s and 6s to wound. Oh, nice. So we got 5 wounds at AP minus 2.
Jesus. Wow. Oh, I should have used it. Damn it.
6s to...
Oh, you auto wounded me.
I
on
auto
my
wounded
stuff,
you.
So no, I shouldn't
Yeah.
have used it. 5s.
Oh.
Oh my god, I took 1 wound only. Okay.
Okay, well,
All right.
that is that for the fight phase.
So we'll put it on this guy.
All of these warriors are... Yeah, they're all dead.
Banners as well.
Banners you scored already. Start of your command phase when you score banners.
Oh.
So you've already got your 2 points for Banis. We're estimating you're about 6 points for no prisoners.
Yeah.
And you got 2 points for engage. No one's planted any bombs
We've
yet.
been busy.
It's been a tough time.
Too much
No one's
stuff.
planted any bombs. So start of my turn. I am on 2 objectives.
Yep.
But not more than you. So 8 points for me.
Yep.
And we will go into Tyranid's turn 3.
I do have one thing.
Oh. Here's the thing. He died.
I think it's called evasion protocols or something. If he's not near them at the
Coherency phase.
Coherency phase.
he blows up. This guy went into there.
Went boom.
There you go.
All right, so movement phase. Tyranids are not looking great. I do have one. I mean, we're doing okay in secondary wise. I have one big psychic bubble here that is going to try and be the hammer to finish.
I mean, those are your main damage dealers right there.
So we're going to see. I did over here fall back with the warrior. He turned and ran. The prime is coming to assist. The Gaunts here, we planted a bomb. It is the mission specific. So if Connor does not deactivate that bomb by the end of the game, that is 4 victory points for me.
4.
So he'll have to do that.
Wow.
Otherwise, I position these warriors Zoes in a way so the guys here are the closest. The Scorpex, thank you. I debated going over here, but now we're just going to put everything there. And then that's about it. We're kind of desperate. I need a really good psychic phase to make everything work perfectly. So let's start with the Zoanthropes casting a Mighty Smite. I'm going to reroll the 1. Oh, okay. So it goes off on an 8. So it's D3 plus 3 mortal wounds for 5 mortal wounds. Nice.
Whoa, so you just killed 2 guys?
Yes.
Oh.
Brain blast.
What were you worried about? There we go. You're not gonna
I got to see
this.
who you take away next. So I am spending 1 CP to have him count as if he is stationary, so he didn't move for this purpose of the shooting phase. We're going to put volley number 1 into the Immortals in the back building there. You have a 3-up save normally, right? So you're in cover, so you'll get 5-up saves against these.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Well, that was a good roll. Cannot complain. Wounding on 3s. Oh gosh. 3 misses. 2 wounds at 5 ups.
And reanimate.
Yes, you do reanimate.
Good.
Okay.
Go stand still.
We are gonna try that again with the same unit. Okay. Should have tried using the exploding 6s strat. Just 2.
Got
5 ups.
5s. And reanimate. So
okay, so we got 1. That's something. Shooting phase then. I did get Onslaught off on Swarmy, so let's just do an advance for him to see where I can take him. 3, so he's got 12 inches of movement. I guess we'll just send him all the way up here. Like so. Deal with these big baddies. I think that is a 3-inch charge. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, just in the charge phase now. Nice and quick. So we are going to start with the Prime is going to go into the 1 Scorpec Destroyer. So he needs, I think, a 3-inch charge as well. Ooh. Okay, there's boxcars. He's going to do a lap around you. Come up over here. Actually, in here as well. Again, just a 3-inch charge, but you never know. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna stick him right in the front like so. And that is going to be it for my charging. There's nothing you can do, right? Do you want to heroically intervene right here?
No.
Okay.
No, I think Cryptex have 1 attack each.
Oh, okay.
They literally can't do anything.
So we'll start with Swarmy. You have 4 wounds apiece, which is kind of an annoying amount when Swarmy's attacks. I will spend 1 CP, because last time Swarmy had action, it was bad wounding. So 1 CP to reroll failed wound rolls.
Jeez, dude, this is overkill.
Hitting on 2s.
Yes.
That was a hit. And then wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't need it. but 5 of them at -3. So you got 6 ups.
Oh. 6 ups. Huh. Oh, so
They're dead.
annihilated.
Just barely though. If you made 2 6-ups, they would have been alive.
Very unfortunate. Yes.
And then do you want to interrupt with your 1 score pack?
How many wounds does he have?
5 or 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
2 CP. Do I get 1 back? Yes. Thanks. It's about time, yeah.
So he's got 4 attacks. I probably don't still have my infused madness, do I? No.
I know you're good.
You're good.
I'm good.
Yeah. If I roll perfectly, I can kill you, but you know, we'll see.
Never know. I don't have an invuln
Nope.
or anything.
Completely bombed it. He's good. And only 2 wounds.
At AP.
-3.
So 2 6-ups. Nope. Damage is 2 apiece.
Yep.
So 6 is to ignore. We make 1. So he's down to 3 wounds.
Sad.
That's all right. He tried. He tried. Boop. But shows you how fragile he is. We will.
I'm gonna spend another CP for Whirling Onslaught.
Okay. So I can't get any more back, but are you good there?
Yes. Slid off my belt.
So I have a whopping 5 attacks here.
You're -1 to wound.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling.
Oh.
Okay. And then -1 to wound, so strength 5 to 5, so 5s and 6s to wound. We got
Oh, what a waste of a CP.
-2.
4?
Yeah, 4
5
minus
ups.
2.
4, 5 ups here. Not even close.
I didn't check. I didn't think I had any 6s to wound, but oh. Well.
Oh boy. I think Tyranids are running away with it here,
Might.
ladies and gents.
We'll see. That is going to be it for my turn. So we'll go over to the quick scoreboard here. Assassinate. I did not kill any characters yet still.
You will next turn.
They're still hanging around, but mental interrogation I will get more points for. And engage, I will have all quadrants for that one.
Wow.
So, oops, 1. Make that look nicer. 2, 3. And now for Connor's turn 3, you are still on 2 objectives, right?
Yikes.
So you're still on 8 points,
Yeah.
and you will gain 2 points for banners. And we'll move on to the rest of Necron's turn 3.
Yep. We have not much left. Almost donezo here, but we kind of shifted the Immortals up. They got My Will Be Done, the Chronometron, because there's nothing else to give it to. This guy advanced up on his little disc thing, and he moved 15 towards here, trying to get to these guys to give some kind of assistance. Warriors and the Royal Warden are going to shoot the Zoes, maybe try to charge them, so I can try to steal an objective. And now we're going into my Catan Psychic phase. They've got Antimatter Meteor on the Prime. Let's see a 3-up. He's dead.
6 of feeling pain.
Ah, dang.
How many wounds does it do?
3.
Just 3?
3 mortal wounds.
He is dead.
Okay. And then for his Catan power, his natural one, I think he can target it. I should probably check.
You can target it, I think.
I think you can target it. We'll check after if I'm wrong, but he'll target the, I guess that warrior right there just for fun. Actually, no, I have no prisoners as well. So let's see, 5-up. Hey,
Target the warrior.
that's 3
3 mortal wounds.
mortals.
6
Yes.
up, feeling no pain. No.
He killed him.
Kill him too.
Okay,
Pop,
that's
pop.
cool. And he went up to 8 wounds on living metal. Well, that was a good Catan phase, but now we have the part where we really need to do damage because we are running out of stuff. Let's start with the fun one, the warriors. So I'm gonna have to gather some dice here. So now we've got the warriors shooting the zoanthropes, 15 of them, so 30 shots. And no buffs, no nothing.
No
was-
buffs, no fuss.
That was a pretty average roll, I think.
Honestly, what was it too?
The 2, yeah.
You probably made 3s. I don't think it would matter. Or 2s?
True. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
3s.
3s. That was good.
That was good.
But yeah, so that was 30. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 14 wounds.
Okay.
14 wounds, but
these-
there's zone throps, so let's see. See these 3-ups. Pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4 fails. 6 up, feel no pain.
They have 3 wounds each?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, so that didn't even kill one.
Wow.
Ouch.
Okay, Zoe's.
That's rough.
Wait to do them like that.
All right, this is the Royal Warden. He is in rapid fire. So, and it's also strength 5,
3,
2
2.
wounds,
Yeah. No, it's just damage 1, right?
damage 2.
6 ups. Nope. Goodbye.
Kill the guy. We have 2 charges, pretty much. I could also charge the Gaunts at the Immortals. They have 2 attacks each. But that's besides the point. These guys need to go first, because that will determine if I steal this objective and if I should try to go for the boxcars charge there. So it's a 6 or 7. I think it was I said it was a 6,
Gotta be a 6.
for the Warriors. They
Looks like
get
you got it.
on an 8.
Boy.
So they only have 1 attack each.
Can't go to him.
I know.
Okay.
I'm just getting this guy as far as I can. I'm charging the Gaunts. It's about a 7. Could be an 8. I just did a brief.
A 7 for sure.
And we talked about off camera, it might not be smart, but I'll stop Craig from getting 8 primaries.
CP reroll.
Is it worth the CP reroll? The problem that we talked about is Swarmy is just so incredibly insane that he can just go where he gets double move, just built in. So, is it worth? It's worth a CP, I think.
Oh, down to 3.
Maybe it's not, but
can't.
I'm gonna do it. I get
7.
it. So he can
Needed.
at least kill Gaunts, which is cool. First, I will go with the Warriors.
Okay.
Even though it doesn't really matter.
Add up all those dice and come back.
All right, so we got my nice little Warriors. They only have 1 attack apiece, so they're hitting you with their elbows on a 3.
Wow. That was a good roll.
They have accurate elbows, and they're wounding on a 4.
I like the,
Powerful
wow.
elbows. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7.
7.
7.
Oh. 1 wound. 6 up. Okay, take a wound.
Little doink there, and would you interrupt with your Hormagaunts?
You.
All right. Void Dragon into the Hormagaunts. We'll do his big attacks first. Always misses with 1, don't ya? And 2s, 4 die, unless you'd want me to roll the damage.
No, roll the damage because if you roll
D6,
1s,
yeah. I rolled
you roll all 2s.
3 twos.
2. No. 2. No. 2. No. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with the
You
other
want to try
ones.
the 6?
Nope, not gonna try the
So
6.
4 die from the big hits, and then my D6 attacks from the tail. 5. Okay. 2s. Just with those. 2s. So that's 2 more wounds at AP minus 2.
Damage.
Tail. 1.
Damage 1. 6 ups. Nice, we saved 1. Alright, 3 Gaunts left.
Alright, so he's chipping away. That gives me more of no prisoners.
Yeah, definitely.
You get to go first in that combat.
Woo! Alright. 4 Gaunts. We got 2 hits. We got 1 wound. Yoink.
Another wound.
We do a wound, but he's just gonna heal it, so I gotta
We'll
do
heal it.
another wound.
Another wound.
You got one?
Down to 3.
Alright. Now I get to fight back with my...
What does his scarab get to go, technically?
I guess technically, yeah, your scarab can go.
Oh.
It's not all that important.
All right, let's see a 6. Okay. He's getting tired. He wounded, though.
He kills 1.
Are they AP minus 1, these scarabs?
I got 1 more thing. So my zone thropes now are gonna go, so we have 5 headbutts.
Oh boy.
2 hits. 2 wounds. Fear the headbutt.
From what?
Zone thropes.
2 wounds,
Yeah.
4 ups,
Woo!
and reanimate.
Oh, you get to reanimate.
1 comes back, so
Oh.
1 guy dies. So there's 14 left there.
Perfect. I can do that. Maybe. All right. So that's it for your turn for the Necrons.
Yep.
Screwing up your secondaries, you will get 2 more points for engage on all fronts. I lost my marker.
It was right by the
Yep.
We lost the marker. We'll use this one for now. 2 more points for engage. No prisoners. You're sitting at a decent amount of points. And that'll be it. Turn for me. Unfortunately, I'm only going to get 4 points for this. And yeah, we'll have to see what secondaries I can do coming up in Tyranid's turn 4. So we're going to the command phase first, just to recap. What happened is I put synaptic channeling on the Neurothrope, and then I also spent 1 CP for Imperative by the Hive Mind to make my Swarmlord objective secured. The thought is there is I can go in, and even if I don't kill the units, I can hopefully, well, I'd have to kill the units and take you off the objective because you're OPSEC. So maybe that wasn't actually worth it. Oh well, I spent it. It might not actually be worth it. Over here we fell back and went towards them. And yeah, that's it. So we just have a, oh, and then the Hormigons rotated and sat on the middle objective. So now we'll just go into a psychic phase. This one is even more important than last one because I have to do a ton of damage to Immortals. Let's start with the Neurothrope. So this is for the secondary to get, oh, that should have been a Perils, or it should have been a Smite. I'll reroll that one, and I will take, because of Synaptic Channeling, these 2, so I don't Perils. So that is just 3 victory points. Nope, no, those are 3 victory points. Now this is the Smite. This is what I wanted the roll to be. Okay, so we got a Super Smite. We do D6. I am calling on a channel member. Chizori. The last HQ to be rolled. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's see this beautiful 6 here to kill 6 warriors. Thank you again. Means a lot. Oh, it's just a 1. So 1 wound, but I also do heal 1 wound on a Zoanthrope because he killed 1. That's unfortunate. That needed to be a lot higher.
But thank you, Chizori.
Thank you, yes. So we just have the rest of the psychic phase. So the Zoanthropes are going to go. We are going to do a Smite. 2 dice now. Okay, so 2d3 mortal wounds. There's the 6. So 5 of them.
Oof. Man, they kill a lot.
And then we have the psychic Scream. I can reroll the 1, but it doesn't matter. So another d3 for 2.
2 more.
2 more. Swarmlord over there in the corner. Nothing really matters for him. So we're going to go for Smite. Because am I closer to the Immortals, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oop. So we'll go a Smite in Immortals. This is a 5, 6, 7 we need here. It does not go off. That's okay. The last thing I'm going to do is spend 1 CP. It's a stratagem out of Warzone Octarius. It allows me to link a Synapse creature with a non-Synapse creature, and they count as being within Synapse range. So my Swarmlord is going to be linked with the Exocrine. So for the rest of the turn, as long as Swarmlord is alive, he is in Synapse range. That way he doesn't have to take -1 penalties for shooting at not the closest target.
Got it.
So speaking of that, we'll go into the shooting phase, and I'm going to start with him. Volley number 1. Man, it pains me to say this, but I think I actually need to... No, those guys in there, they need to die. I was going to say I have to shoot Scarabs, but no, we got to go for those Immortals. I feel like I have to ignore him. Oh, I should have spent the strat. Oh, I forgot it. That's okay.
You're still going to do
Strat for exploding 6s. This would have been the turn to use it, I think. 3 wounds at -3.
+1 because I'm in cover. So
Yeah.
-2 5s. Nice. And I have 1 reanimate.
Wow. Wow.
And we will step backwards with 1 guy from
Okay.
animation.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay.
Oh, man. Okay, 2 wounds. -3.
5s. And 2 reanimations. So 1 guy dies.
Jeez. Okay. Well, that was not nearly as good as I was hoping. The last thing is Swarmy is just going to swing around to make sure his charge is not failable, essentially. So we'll do that. And then I think actually that's it.
We are both
So it's a
pretty
fight
low on
phase.
stuff.
So Swarmy will auto charge in because
Who's he charging?
both of them.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
he slaps in there. How many wounds does your lord have? 6?
5.
Oh, 5. Okay.
Yeah, our characters are not strong.
Okay, so we're
sure.
gonna put 3 attacks into each,
Lord does have a 4-up in bone.
and then we'll slap the tail. Yeah, 3 attacks in each, and we'll slap the tail into the lord as well. I will spend 1 CP to reroll all failed wound rolls.
It's a very strong strat.
Yes, I'm gonna miss it if it goes away.
Yeah.
So hitting on 2s.
Hitting what?
I didn't say. It was 3 attacks each way. On a 4+, it's the lord. It is not. This is the reanimator. So 3 hits.
Oh, I'm not gonna get a save.
AP -3. You get 6 up saves.
Oh yeah, right.
There is a mortal wound, but it's not gonna. Might
It's
matter.
not gonna No. He's dead.
Barely.
Boom.
Does that thing explode?
Yes, it does on a 6.
How many? Just 1. I'm assuming it's just
Yeah,
one.
it's just 1.
Okay, so do I ignore it? I do not.
I can't ignore it. Oh yeah. Wow. So I just. I guess that doesn't really make a difference in the wounding, does it?
It might, because I do mortal wounds.
Oh.
So
Wow.
that actually is big.
Dang.
Because now all I have to do is fail 1 save and do a mortal wound.
I have a feeling I'll kill him regardless, though.
Now
Let's see.
into him. They all hit. And you see 1-6 here. 1-6. Ooh. Okay. I was debating doing a sneaky reroll.
Well, you've got him unless I make. Well, unless I make 2 out of.
You got to make 2.
I can make 2 out of 3. Okay.
Yeah. 4
Fours. He's good.
He's got 3 wounds left.
1 wound left.
1 wound left. Oh. Okay. I will do the tail.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you want to reroll one of those?
No,
Okay.
it's fine.
Tail hits. Tail does not wound.
Okay.
I'm going to spend, I believe this is at the end of the fight phase, 1 CP for implant attack.
Do I get to hit you?
I think you do. So you go ahead and swing.
This is where I think I should maybe spec into a close combat lord in the future, because you can make them more.
You can
fighty.
make them scary.
You can make them more fighty. I don't know about scary.
Well, okay, yeah,
you
scary.
can make them better. 2s and wounds on 4s. AP -4. All right. Well, maybe I should bite my tongue on that.
Oh, actually, I think, no, I do this before you fight. So you can keep going if you just want for the glory. Actually, keep going, keep
You
going.
do this before I fight?
Yeah, keep going. Is that the wounds?
So I just got that amazing wound roll for nothing?
Okay, so first,
Wow.
on a 2+, you take a mortal wound. It's 1 CP. Implant attack.
Oh, okay.
But if I fail this 2+, those attacks will keep going. Oh, I should have used the channel die.
You get.
Technically, Connor jumped the gun on me, but
What? I didn't know you could make more attacks
It's-
before the end.
it's a strat.
Wow.
I told you to hold on.
Can he interrupt between that and?
No,
Okay.
it's after I fight.
Well, I got lucky then for jumping.
So you
the
wound me
gun.
on 4s?
Those are my wound rolls, yeah.
Okay.
Strength 7.
Oh, nice. Okay, 3 ups. We're good.
Oh, doesn't even matter.
I should use a channel die. Should have called on somebody to assist.
You have 3 left.
Well, that's annoying.
You're bracketed.
I have 7 wounds, right?
Yeah.
So no.
Oh, still no.
7 is my minimum.
Oh man.
And then you get to fight. No, you fought with the Lord, so I get to fight with the Zoanthropes.
Yes.
Go, Zoe's mighty headbutts.
I have 2 attack. No, 1 attack each.
1 wound.
I failed it off the board and I died another one.
Okay.
2.
Okay. That is it for. Are you gonna fight back? 5 warriors.
Huh. They're getting sleepy. No.
No. Okay, so that is it for the turn. Unless I want to spend 3 CP and fight again to clear
Well,
out that
what would that be?
Lord. Because he's 3 victory points for me.
Well, it's up to
Is he the
you.
warlord?
You're gonna get him.
He's 4 victory points for
He
me.
is the warlord, yeah.
Um,
That's up to you, but I'm just telling. I mean, he's dead. He's dead this next turn.
well,
for
you could
sure.
just fall back and run away from me.
You can't run away from storm mode. He has double movement.
Yeah, but then I have to use another turn to fight him.
That's
Which means if I use another turn to fight him, I can't kill another character.
true.
You have a 9-inch movement with the Catan,
Yeah.
which means you would be sitting at a roughly, what is that, a 4-inch charge on me.
Nice.
This is not good. I do not recommend, but I have to. I'm gonna spend all 3 CP.
I'm gonna make you roll it.
Oh, absolutely, you should. Okay, we got 5 hits.
You still get the +1 to wound?
Reroll
Or
wounds,
reroll
yes.
wound? Sorry.
We got a mortal wound, he's dead.
Yep.
If only I just made that 2+. Should have called upon a channel member, but I did not. So what we're gonna do now is consolidate closer to the enemy, but farther away from big scary floaty boy. And I do remove the banner because that is my point now. So that'll be it for Tyranid's turn 4.
Yikes. Okay. I had nothing in range for command phase stuff besides the Chronomancer gave these guys the Chronometron. So they have a 5-up invuln. That's it. Neither of these guys were in range to do command phase stuff. He dropped a bomb.
Yep.
Or placed a
Yeah.
bomb. So that's cool. This guy's gonna try to defuse Craig's bomb.
Right.
So I do that now.
You are at the end of the turn, technically.
Like at the end of the fight phase?
Yeah, the end of your turn.
Oh, okay. Weird time to do action stuff, but alright.
Well, it's complete at the end of turn because your troop
Oh, because it just does it. Because I'm
or
outside.
objective
Okay.
secured.
Got it. So now we'll move. Yeah. The scarabs are moving out to try to grab objectives or, do something with their last gasps of life. Stuff over here is running away from the Stormlord because he's just too powerful to kill. And the one thing that could kill him, Catan, is deciding to try to get me more no prisoners points. Right there. Yeah. So it's time for the Catan phase. Let's roll some die. We've got the Animatter Meteor. 3 up. Bad start.
Okay.
We've got the Voltaic Power. It's D3 wounds.
Okay.
Only 1. Really rough.
And take it.
That's rough. All right. Shooting phase. Not too much, but we're going to shoot with... Is that 3 immortals left alive in there?
Yep.
2, 3. They're going to shoot the Termagants in front of them.
Okay.
They're going to hit on 3s. No 6s. But a good
Ooh,
roll.
there's a chance
That
you're
was a hit.
saying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, easy. You're good.
2?
2.
2? I get 5 ups because I have cover. Wait,
you
are
go.
you in the cover? Never mind,
Yeah.
I only get 6 ups. So, 1.
They're just Teslas. They're not
Well.
meant for killing. Just meant for tickling. And then we've got these 5 immortals. They're towed in. They're going to shoot those 3 Hormagaunts, the remaining Hormagaunts.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. And another little tickle here from the Tesla. So I missed with 1, but I may put back in 2. So that's 11 hits. And 3s. Good wound. 9 wounds.
9.
There's the wounds.
Jesus. They're dead.
Okay. Nice little tickle. Now we can throw... Is that it? That's all my shooting, because these guys are in combat. And I can't target the Neuro.
Yep.
Oh boy! Oh wait, no. The
He's
Eon
doing the action.
stave.
He's doing the action.
Damn it. Alright, so he's denying Craig secondary points in lieu of shooting. Potentially.
Yeah.
Alright, so wow, that's my entire turn besides charges.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Let's go for it.
Immortals right there. We'll charge those 2 Gaunts.
Oh.
They have 2 attacks each. They could kill him.
Oh, they'll kill him. You got it?
Yeah. They got strong elbows. And then the only other charge. Should I charge the Swarm Lord right there? No.
I wouldn't.
No, because
Yeah.
Craig's only has 1 turn left.
Why not? Do it. Do it.
No. My dragon, my Void Dragon will charge. There's always... It's an auto charge. Oh, 11. No. I can't charge him, but I
No,
can...
You didn't declare him.
I can get close to him, though. 1
I-
inch away.
You have to be more than an inch away.
He's an inch away.
Okay.
I don't know why I want to do that, but I do. I don't know. Get him close for the objective.
Yeah.
So, I will go with him first. We're going to start with the tail and try to pick off that guy. Because I can do that, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
These 6 attacks, 3. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
Fine.
That's a huge bummer. So, 2 CP to ignore invones. This is the time to use my CP. Wow, now he hits it. That guy with 1 wound. It's too late. Whatever you're gonna say. Oh, it doesn't.
Oh.
Can I use a CP to reroll one of those?
Yeah.
Down to 1 CP. What a waste.
What's the damage? Or what's the AP first?
-4.
Okay, so yeah, damage then. First one at a time. 2, so on the
wow.
one guy.
I got my expectations up way too high for that.
2 damage.
This is why you bring the Nightbringer instead.
I fail both of those. But there's 1 alive, which means
Yikes.
I'm still getting 2d3 smites. You get to fight there.
3 immortals. So 2 attacks each. Let's see if we can... Ooh, very bad. And 3s. Only 2 wounds.
That's all I have.
Very good.
1 will hang on. He probably will fail 2 morale, but 1 will hang on. I get to swing back Zone Thropes going into the warriors, not mortals. 2 hit and 1 wound.
See a 4 up. And 5 up.
Nice,
Kill another
warriors. Or warriors. Zone Thropes. They get to fight back.
Bam. Warriors get to fight.
Yeah.
That does hit. And 4s. 2 wounds. Let's see if they can finish him.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh.
Crap. I'm gonna spend channel dice on this one. Crispo. Thank you, Crispo, for supporting the channel. Really means a lot. And then I'm gonna use another one because Connor's not, so I'm gonna use them. Rumi Pera. We'll use it like an Italian. The reason I'm using these, they're so important, is because if that Zone Throw dies, that is my smite damage cut in half. So I need both of these alive. So this is Rumi Pera first. Oh, I can't reroll it. All right, still thank you. And then Crispo. Crispo makes it. Thank you both of you for supporting the channel. It does mean a lot. However, the Zone Throw would say otherwise. He has gone, that does hurt. That does cut my smite potential in half and means they can also only cast 1 psychic power.
Why is it in half?
Well, it's only 1d3 mortal wounds instead of 2d3.
1d3 mortal. Okay, gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
that is unfortunate.
Oh, I did have another charge.
What?
I apologize. That.
Oh.
I can use a channel member dice on it. It might be the perfect time.
Well, yeah, I guess if you want to.
It matters.
Yeah, go for
It
it.
will matter. So, the final channel member dice.
Need a 7.
Technically, we remembered every dice for once with me.
Yeah. David Adams,
Thank you, David Adams.
Thank you for
I
supporting.
need a 7. I have 1 CP left. No.
6. You gonna use it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, David. We're trying it again. Thank you, David.
Now, so here's the thing.
I can't steal
A
it.
7 will put you right here.
Wait, can I pile in though?
You could theoretically pile in, yes. So you'll go,
Pile in.
and then you're in base.
Yeah.
Now you get a fight.
Yeah. I have a chance of surviving. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
If you whiff your hits. Yeah, boy. All right. I got a wound. Oh, so
You're good.
you're good.
He's fine. Now he will fight back. Oh, only one
I could
hit.
survive.
And no.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3. Then yeah, that's wound. Strength 7.
AP.
-1.
Damage.
Oh, 2 damage.
So he's down to 2.
Down 2. Tis
Okay.
unfortunate that he hangs around there.
2.
Okay, well.
So.
Oh, and my gaunt. My gaunt.
Yep.
You. Nope. Okay. Good talk. Morale, because it's important. Gaunt does have to take morale. I did lose 2 of them this turn. I am lead 6. So the Gaunt is fine. He stays. And it's a happy Gaunt.
All right.
Woo,
I guess we should just play the 5th turn.
we have to. This is neck and neck right
Okay.
now. So we'll see what happens in the turn.
Last turn.
Yeah, turn 5 for the Tyranids.
We forgot something. It's huge. Because we're very close in score. I'm disarming with my, you can't see him from there, here we go, little side view. My Chronomancer, who looks just like a Plasmancer.
Honestly, still can't see him. It's still too dark, but he's in there.
He's a little guy in there. He is 3 inches away, and he is objective secure. So he gets +1 to this roll. Usually it's a 4+ to disarm the bomb. It's a 3+. No rerolls, no nothing.
And because it's a mission-specific action, anyone can do this. Not just infantry, non-character stuff. Let's see it.
I get it.
Disarmed. That will save me, or save you 4 points for me, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so now Tyranids have got a big hole they got to dig out this last turn. It's possible, but it's going to be very tricky. So we'll see what happens in Tyranids turn 5. So turn 5 for the Tyranids, we got a fat 0 in primary. So what I have to do is deny Connor as much primary as possible. This Gaunt has fallen back, but is sitting on the objective. So if I can kill those 3 immortals with the Exocrine, I will hold that objective and stop him from getting it. Swarmlord ran around here. He's got a beat on it for that lone Scarab Swarm. Again, I have to just pick what targets are actually worth going after. And then over here, I gave him Synaptic Channeling, and that's about it. I got 1 CP to make everything work as best as possible. So we're going to start with the Psychic phase. I'm going to go for Reading the Mind with Mental Interrogation. I'll get 3 dice, but pass it. So that's 3 victory points for me. Now we're going to go for Smite. This is big. This is Smite onto the Royal Warden. No. There is a Smite at least, but it's only D3 mortal wounds, which doesn't matter to me. 1.
He's alive.
The hope was to, well, okay, so now I can do one more thing.
1 wound?
Yeah, just 1 wound.
So he's down to 3?
All right, Psychic phase. Are you still recording? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I could spend 1 CP.
Cast another power.
No, I can't. I have to do it on the zone, or on the zone thropes. All right, so Smite on the zone thropes. They do, okay, so it's another Smite. It goes, I'm putting it on the warriors because it's all that matters, even though it doesn't. There's the 3.
I think you have to put it on the warrior. Oh, no, because they're in combat.
So
there's 1 warrior left.
And because you pulled them that way, I would have to target the big boy with the 2nd power, so it's not worth spending a CP.
Yes, indeed.
In order to cast another psychic power.
Yep.
So then we're just going to go on to the shooting phase.
Okay.
He's going to shoot him in combat for his first volley, hitting on 4s.
I wonder what the chances are of you not killing that scarab.
Low.
I know. I wish I knew the number.
Well, I'd whiffed with 4 of them. And
2 ones.
2s. All right, got him.
He's dead.
He's dead. All right, so that clears me up there. Second volley is going to go into here. Again, same exact thing.
These immortals have tanked.
They've tanked way.
Are you still hitting on 4s because you're out of combat?
Now I'm hitting on 3s. And I forgot to use my 1 strat, which sucks. But that is what we get. Yep. That's gonna.
Reroll?
I got a wound. No, it's not gonna matter because I needed all 3 of them to go through. And Karn's just gonna make all of his 5-ups the whole game on those 2. So that is probably game, but we're gonna just to make sure we mathematically do it out here. Swarmy's gonna move his 9 inches and he's gonna charge the Scarab there. He gets it, barely.
He does get it.
But he gets it. And then he's going to fight. And I'm gonna keep my CP because I don't know why, but I might need it. So Scarab, that many hit, and Scarab is dead. Barely, but
My
Scarab's
last
dead.
my Scarabs did pretty good. They always do something.
Yeah,
They
definitely.
always do something.
Okay, that's it. I think we'll count up the score. I mean, you can play out your last turn if you want, but I think you got it.
I've got like 3 things to do.
Oh, I guess we can fight there. Yeah, you fight.
Combat here.
Yeah.
Actually, that does matter for my points. For killing zone
Oh,
tropes.
yes, it does matter. So you go for
So my attacks with the big boy, he hits all. I cannot ignore invones. It's strength 9, so 2's to wound. That's
Yep.
4.
it. 4. We're good.
Make them all.
That's
at
at
my
least a
tail.
saving grace.
3 attacks. 1 hit. None.
Okay, so that's a saving grace that those are alive.
My warrior's out of combat.
Warrior, yeah. Okay, so now we'll add it up. And oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How many wounds do you have left on the mortal boy? Oh, never mind. I can't. So if you had 2 wounds left, I could potentially kill you.
How?
Do 1 wound to you and then implant attack you for a mortal wound with him.
Huh.
But I had to do at least more than 1 mortal wound on psychic.
Woo!
So doing that kind of blows.
All right, let's add it up, and if I need to do more to get my last points, we will.
Yep. Okay, so we tallied up the score. Connor played out a mini part of turn 5. Didn't really matter for him too much.
Check the points.
Just to check points. Yeah, so Connor got a whopping 40 points on primary thanks to that last turn hauling in 16 points. And then 24 primary or secondary points, pretty solid. And 10 painted puts him at 74. For me, my last turn of primary was not good. I was not able to secure any more kills on the characters either, so I only got 26 on secondary for only a measly 56 points. So Connor, as worried as he was in the beginning, walked away with another win.
For my worry in this game.
Again, it will come back to 5-ups being made, where 5-ups needed to be made.
The Immortals in that corner.
We talked a little bit. Those Immortals taking 3 turns of shooting from my Exocrine and only losing 2 guys.
They made a save and they reanimated 1 guy
Every
2
time.
turns in a row.
Yeah. I should have.
yeah.
I forgot it last turn. I had 1 CP. I could have gone with Relentless Flurry on the Exocrine, and all of those 6s I was rolling would have gotten me extra attacks. I forgot. Should have done it, but that could have been a difference there.
Man.
But yeah,
It would have made it close.
those guys got you 4 more points on Engage.
Yep.
They got you at least 8 points on primary.
Yep.
And they denied me at least 4, if not 8 points on primary.
Well, so let's say it's 4. That'd be, you would have gained, I would have lost 16 and you would have gained like 4 or 8.
8, so that's a
So
24-point swing.
that's
so
the
that,
game.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys.
That's the game right there.
Those guys hanging around. Ideally, if I could have killed 1 more character, that would have helped. Assassinate was a bit of a trick.
You could have chosen to kill more characters over here, but you did primary stuff with the Swarm Lord.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was tucked in a way I couldn't really engage.
Yeah.
I could have engaged him here, but I had to take you off the objective.
Yeah, you had to stop me from getting primary.
Because the banner... Oh, he also, technically raised a banner there to get you an extra point. But,
Right.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else different I could have done other than maybe play the Dimakaran a little bit safer.
I mean, we both had fun lists. How do you feel about your fun list?
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I tried to use some things that I haven't used before. I am reminded that the block of 9 warriors is not good at all.
It seems like it
bad.
should be bulkier than it ends up being.
So the thing is, they're bulky against shooting because I can reduce damage by 1 on
Right.
incoming shooting. As
Right.
soon as they touch combat, they're done. And you have AP minus 3 and 4.
The Scorpex are also very high damage.
Well, I know, but
unit.
exactly. So things like that, they're not supposed to go up against. Even if I tech into their bulk, So if I was trying to maximize my warriors,
Yeah.
they would have all death spitters, all venom cannons, and they would stay as far away as possible.
Blast away.
Yeah, that's where they're good.
Maybe
Yeah.
split them into 2 groups for 2 bioweapon bonds.
I could have done that too, though the way this army played out, I didn't really need bioweapon bond. Besides because the Exocrines cannot benefit from bioweapon bond.
Because they already have
They
plus
already have +1 to hit
Oh.
for
Right.
standing still.
Right.
The Daimakaran, the warriors themselves, and then Gaunts are the only things that can really benefit from bioweapon bond
Huh. Weird.
in this list. It was really a more psychic heavy one.
It was nice fighting your Gaunts again.
Yeah,
I feel like I haven't fought them in forever.
bring
Like,
some Gaunts out.
Yeah.
They did fine. I didn't.
Gaunts.
They're Gaunts. I can't complain with how the Gaunts did.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only really downside is I'm sad my Daimakaran, I failed my psychic on him.
For getting the charge on
Onslaught to
turn
be
1.
able to charge. I probably should have just
I think that
re-rolled it.
also would have turned the game.
maybe.
Looking back at it, like
Yeah,
if you would have
that's-
killed those
that's
warriors,
Those warriors potentially tied up. The
that
ones
squad is
that
still
have
alive
teleported
technically
around, yeah.
with one
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. And
Yeah, but your list did well.
my stuff survived and reanimated better than I think it ever has.
Just enough.
It really
yeah.
just
Just
stayed alive. Once again, this guy, just bringing back a Scorpec and a Locust Heavy Destroyer is invaluable.
Yeah.
Both of those units killed huge targets that turn. I think I'm gonna get another Technomancer.
That
I think so.
yeah, that's another thing.
30-point Resorb brought about 50 points of warriors back.
That was on the Overlord, but yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that Resorb was very worth the points you spend on it.
That was another thing. I'm sure someone's probably pointing it out. I chose not to finish off these guys. For some reason, I completely forgot about the fact that you could heal one of them to full and bring another one back.
Well,
I had
so
six
I
mo-
brought 2. You can use. I spent a strat to bring 2 guys back. That's what I did.
Well, I know, but you went from having 1 on 2 wounds to
Yeah.
having 2 on full.
Yeah, living metal plus the 2 res. Yeah.
For some reason, that spaced out in my head. I should have put the last 6 shots into them, just finished them off.
Yeah, I was really happy you didn't.
My 6,
I thought maybe you had a plan or something.
my
for that.
second Exocrine would have been walking just fine, and then that would have helped. But
True.
I thought about it, and for some reason, I told myself, nah, I don't need to do that.
Yeah, those heavy destroyers are quite the glass cannon.
Yeah, they are.
They can put out so much damage, but they will die to anything that shoots them.
Pretty much. Well, that was the game. That might have been the last game for the Tyranids and 8th Edition Codex.
Yeah.
Maybe, at least that you guys will see. Non-channel members. Channel members might see one more.
Yeah.
Not how we wanted. Not how we wanted the first Daimakaran game to go either.
It was a good game.
It was a good
It was
game.
close. It felt pretty close. While
It
we
was
were
close
playing
up until turn 5.
Right.
Up until turn 5, everything swung, but
until those Immortals just didn't
Mortals
die.
just made 5-up saves all game long.
Eating extra shooting and holding an objective.
Yeah.
and getting engaged. Yeah. But GG's, you guys, to the 8th edition Tyranids.
Maybe you'll see him. Maybe you'll see him more. I don't know the schedule of filming of when things are coming out, but you'll see him. If not, and you made it this far, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't, like and subscribe to this content if you want to stay up to date on everything, and if you want to help us create more battle reports, more Tyranid content, maybe some more Necron content, and improve on these battle reports, because we do have some big updates coming soon. Do consider becoming a member. You get access to our Discord channel and member-only videos. If you'd rather do something different, we do have an Etsy shop to help support the channel, so try that too. Other than that, I think that's all we got here.
Yeah.
It's getting late here, so thank you guys for watching.